Anybody else?
You know what? I hate those big ass berserk dudes from Kingdom Hearts 2.
I hate my gums because they black.
I hate Whoopi Goldberg's lips. And most of all, I hate that black ass Wesley Snipes. Bro, that was my fucking movie, bro. But shit, man, if we live, we on. We on? Shit, man. Beep, 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 beep. Welcome to the Animang podcast. Ninjas know what's up with us, man. It's your boy, man. G, Gerald, Brimstone, all of that shit, all of the above, man. My guys is up in here with me, man. How y'all doing, man? What's up?
I'm over here in the red pants, dreadlocks. I'm Kavadas Prime. Take it away, Pokemon Master.
Call me Big Jeep out here, man. You know how we come in Jeep gang, Jeep gang.
All right.
Beep.
Call me Big Jeep.
Keys to the Jeep.
Big Jeep.
But yeah, man, it's the Animang podcast. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to just do something, you know, to put our footprint on the culture and show that, you know what I'm saying, niggas love animes too. I'm pretty sure niggas have been on that since like the Wu-Tang and shit like that. They knew that like Asians and hip hop and all of that shit go together and shit like that. But I remember very, very, very vividly when I was in high school and shit like that, I used to have my MP3 and shit, and like niggas would take my MP3, I'm like, damn. I hope these niggas don't hear my motherfucking Inuyasha ending theme song on my MP3. And then niggas would come back like, you got that Chiba. They be like, that's my shit, nigga, that's my shit. And we was friends for life, you feel me? So I learned then that like, niggas was fucking with animes. Niggas might have been running the streets and shit, but all my young niggas and shit like that, we all fuck with the same animes, Dragon Ball Z, all of that shit. So we wanted to come and show that common love and shit. And yeah, man, I think the topic that actually sparked us to really want to do this was we was arguing about who was the downest bitch in anime. So we ain't gonna really rehash it out, but I think that it was such a golden conversation that we probably should just re-give you all that. Yeah, we re-give you all that.
On the anime topic
I'm doubling down on who I said.
Who did you pick?
Chi-Chi.
Yeah, Chi-Chi is pretty down. I mean,
Bro, you know how many fucking times Goku's been dead, my nigga?
She ain't never folded. Like, even during the World's Strongest, where everybody got possessed and came and attacked the house?
Yep.
She jumped up ready to, like, swing on them.
Bro, Chi-Chi got the hands, too.
She definitely got the hands. King Yama her dad? Was it King Yama?
Yes.
No. King Yama is the dude when you die.
The Ox King.
Yeah.
King Yama is a...
They like the same nigga.
Nah, King Yama, he right. King Yama, he's not God, but he's like a secretary.
He baby God?
That nigga, no, he's a secretary. That nigga work at the front door. He be like, you going to heaven, you going to hell. That nigga be salty as fuck. But the Ox King, you feel me? That nigga, you know what I'm saying? He was a hitter. Chi-Chi, I don't know why she was wearing them clothes at such a young age, though. I didn't like
that
was
she definitely had on the two pieces. She was 7 years old.
She was like a baby with her titties and ass out and the helmet on. But I mean, this nigga Goku was definitely slapping Bulma on her pussy and shit. So you know what I'm saying. But they had their thing, bro. They had a very good love. You feel me? This nigga Goku definitely was dead a lot. And she held it down. She raised her kids. You know what I'm saying?
She was really respectful too. Like, you know, like without her, Vegeta would still be evil for one. Then two,
facts.
Her building a time machine for Trunks to go back in time, and then her holding Vegeta down the whole time, and then even like building the machine so he could train and like get stronger. Like with him being in 300.
And he didn't even say please either. He was just like, "Bitch, build me this." She was like, I mean, I guess.
Well, you got to give it to... Bulma's mom was really the one who told Bulma that she should get on Vegeta. She seen Vegeta training like that, and she said, "Ooh, my fault." She told... My nigga, nah. You know she good. But nah, motherfucking, Bulma's mom told Bulma, like, nah, any man that works that hard, you need to have a baby by that nigga. That nigga
Goku never had a dog.
She was like, that nigga worked hard. That nigga Vegeta was in there at 100 times gravity, like, I don't give a fuck about camera. Fuck this bitch ass nigga. That nigga was hitting them fucking push-ups.
They were still losing.
Nigga broke his leg. That nigga Bulma came in there with some lemonade, like, you alright? Nigga was in there tired, like, I'm tired as fuck. She's like, honey, what you drink some of this lemonade and get some of this ass?
So what about Videl? Because her and Gohan, they got together for training together for one, but two, like, they was full on just fighting crime together.
That's kind of.
She pretty down and shit, you know what I'm saying? But they young. They
like
love
it's
too
cheesy,
young.
but...
They love too young. You feel me? They love too young. That's puppy love. You feel me? Now, granted,
I don't know if it's puppy love now. They do got a whole.
They got pair. You feel me? They definitely is down. They got the Grey Salmon.
They all married and shit now, but they don't even fight no more.
I don't know.
She's a housewife.
Yeah, she retired.
What? She's a whole housewife.
Like at one point, she was really with the shits, and now she just kind of cut her hair and she.
No, she grew her hair longer. Talking about Super, ain't it? I'm pretty sure it's long.
That's what's so hard to keep up with them because they make so many different versions of them and make shit canon and not canon.
Yeah, you remember Lunch? Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, neither
I
did
do
the creator.
remember Lunch.
Literally, the creator forgot that she existed. That's the only reason.
Nah, Toriyama need to chill out because the fact that nigga said that he forgot all of this shit. Like, what else did you say he forgot about? Tails?
Write it down. Like, what the
he
hell?
forgot about Tails too. Like, come on, Toriyama gotta be smoking that weed, bro. Toriyama is high as fuck over there.
I mean, I think he's working on other series too. Doesn't he do Dragon Quest? Yeah, I think Dragon Quest is his too.
Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest looks just like Dragon Ball Z.
But it's like exactly. But it's like if you're working on both series, you're gonna overlap with stuff.
When the last time you seen a Dragon Quest out?
I don't fuck with Dragon Quest, but
I watched Dragon Quest a little bit.
Dragon Quest is a show
too.
I'm thinking about
like
the game.
The 80s, 90s.
I'm thinking about the game.
I'm thinking about the show because the show literally looks just like Dragon Ball Z.
They had an RPG. The game looks like Dragon Ball Z. All their hair is the same.
I mean, you can see the similarities in the show.
And I can't be mad at him because I mean that's his shit. That's his style. Like, bro, niggas wasn't spiking hair. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before that, like Goku's the Super Saiyan hairstyle is very trademark. You feel me?
You so slip you like a bowl of Ichiraku Ramen. So slip you like a bowl of Ichiraku Ramen.
That ain't what nobody said.
Damn,
sir, this is a Wendy's. Anyway, while we on Dragon
Ball,
hold
on, I gotta tell my Downest bitch. You feel me? I feel like the Downest bitch was Keiko. I feel like Keiko really held down Yusuke. You feel me? This nigga Yusuke was all the way dead. Like he was in suspended animation at the very least. Them niggas, I guess he didn't have enough money to be in the hospital. He was essentially in a coma at the crib, and his mom was fucking still getting drunk and leaving and shit. Somebody came trying to burn my nigga's crib down. She break in and was like trying to sit on top of him while the house burning down. Literally like saved my nigga's life and shit. The egg like, and then bro, also the fact that you know what I'm saying when he was dead and he came back in Kuwabara's body and literally talked to her. That he was like, nice skirt, baby girl. Like lifting her skirt up. She turned around like, Yusuke, you bastard, and slapped him. But she already knew, like, that's love right there. She was like, this nigga is in a whole different person's body. But she still knew who it was. Said, also, shout to Yusuke, too, because he's like, I know how to get my bitch. Like, ain't nobody gonna pay. I know how to bag my bitch.
Damn, girl, that ass looking fat. She was, you piece of shit.
Right. Bro, she's like, it's only one nigga that talk to me like that.
Straight sexually harassing her.
Bro. And he was,
just full blown, just Trace on.
That was his bitch, bro. Shit. That was his bitch. She was making sure he was in school. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good. I feel that.
No,
she was, bro. Nah, she liked it because she, you know what I'm saying? She went to a whole nother universe with this nigga in the demon tournament and shit like that. They was blowing up whole sections of the goddamn tournament. She still like, I don't give a fuck, my nigga the realest. He'd beat all y'all's ass.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, she a real ass bitch, bro. Like,
she low-key folded at the end though, when like, because he was in Demon World for like 3 years, and she was like, yeah, nah, I'm tired of this nigga. Like, you been going too long, like way too long. She got lucky though, because he was standing right behind her when she said that shit. So
that nigga did a bid.
It worked out in the end. So while we on anime, well, before we get off Dragon Ball here. It's a Dragon Ball superhero movie. That's about to come out. It's about to be a big deal. They're finally giving more focus on Gohan with his evolution after the fans went crazy on that. They aged up Goten and Trunks.
Yes! Yes! I'm so excited!
So that's a big deal. Their designs are pretty good and faithful. Trunks still got his typical Trunks swag. Goten still has his Chinese outfit style.
Oh, man.
That's the whole point. It's based on Journey to the West. It's
bro, but at the end of Dragon Ball, you're right. But at the end of Dragon Ball Z, when Goten had like the longer hair and he had the shirt that said Goten, I'm like, that's a real ass nigga right there.
I mean, they can't. It's not like they can't
that's
still do that because Dragon Ball.
How much? Do you know how much they aged them, or is it just like a guesstimate?
It's just like it looks like it's early teens, like probably like 12, 13 years old.
Okay.
Just enough to show, like, because they're not full adults, but Trunks still noticeably looks younger than he did when he went back to the past the first time.
Right.
So, you know, they got a nice design going for him.
I like the fact that my nigga Gohan had his glasses on. I thought that was pretty sweet. My nigga Gohan was buff with the glasses. They're Super Saiyan like, you know when a nigga took his glasses off, he mean business, bro.
That is true.
Yeah.
So I
You remember when Videl got beat the fuck up right before the Majin Vegeta
and
saga
niggas all
started?
just sat there and
Bro,
watched.
yes! Goku
That
was
shit
like,
was weird.
no, don't do
Like, what
anything.
you mean?
Who got beat up?
Bro,
Videl.
Videl was getting beat. What was that by that Popovich nigga?
Yeah,
What the fuck his name was?
they were doing that.
They
to
were
try
possessed
to,
by Bobbity because they were trying to harness energy so they could bring back Majin Buu, right? That was the whole...
You're talking about in the
I'm not sure because they ended up using Gohan's energy for it. I think they just let her like
Goku
fight,
super overcharged one of them niggas too. His dumbass.
He was like, "Hey,
oh shit,
don't do it, Gohan."
He super overcharged and just was like, "I'm gonna blow this nigga up from charging up."
That shit
This
was
nigga
weird.
Vegeta blew a hole.
But I mean,
the
stadium.
Yes, bro, that's so crazy.
He said, "You sure you don't want to fight?"
He said,
"He's like, when you put it like that, yeah, let's step outside."
I at least fuck with that they're still sticking with the whole Android storyline because like that's been a thing since like Dragon Ball. So for them to still use that, it works out pretty.
And
solid.
the Red Ribbon Army, because you know what I'm saying. Like for the Red Ribbon Army to still be around, like Dr. Gero did make some.
Mean Andrew? Mobile.
No, I didn't.
Back on topic though.
Wow, you're the fed.
Oh yeah, nah. He went to the
Dragon Ball Super was the next topic.
He went to Dragon Ball Z movie, so yeah, definitely. Like I fuck with like the fact that androids, like you said, the Red Ribbon Army been heavy in Dragon Ball Z. The androids still being like Android 17 still kind of going hard in the tournament. Yeah, he went hard in the tournament.
There's a lot about
that nigga was giving nigga hands and feet.
Yeah, so it's definitely good to see him. Even I don't know who that superhero dude is supposed to be, but he had a red ribbon thing on, so I'm kind of fucking with that.
Another Red Ribbon android, and so it's gonna be interesting to see.
Bro, I love how they took 17 and 18 and turned them from like assholes to like normal people. Like 17's so soft now. He just plays with animals all day. Like he literally gets paid to play with and protect animals. That's adorable, bro.
Here's the funny thing about that. They were only ever evil in Trunks' timeline. Like in the original timeline, they were never actually evil. They were just mad about Dr. Gero because he kidnapped them, experimented on them.
I mean, I've been pissed off if a nigga kidnapped me.
Yeah,
they only went
to kill Goku because they was bored. That's really it. Like,
except for 16, because he was literally programmed to kill Goku.
Yeah, and they were just like, all right, let's go kill Goku.
That nigga was ugly as fuck with the fucking high top playing with that butterfly. You heard. I hate that nigga, bro.
Bro, Android 16 is the whole reason Gohan went Super Saiyan 2. What are you talking about?
Nah, bro.
So, before we get too deep into Dragon Ball, we also got some other anime. Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, and...
Well, we ain't got... Demon Slayer been going up. Demon Slayer.
Shout out to the Flame Hashira.
Shout out to the Flame Hashira, bro. I was going to research my nigga's name, bro, but I couldn't even remember my nigga's name. He died on the train. Rengoku, yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to his dad, bro. That's sad. I feel for you, bro. Shout out to his little brother.
His dad was a jerk.
His dad was drunk and he was sad.
I mean, before he was...
Bro, his wife died, then his son died, bro. He's depressed.
He was a jerk before his son died.
Bro, his wife died.
This nigga got the most hardcore origin story I've ever heard.
Bro, his wife died, bro. He became a drunk, bro. He was kind of a dick, bro. He was
bro. When I know you are you. How far are you in Demon Slayer?
I didn't start season 2 yet.
Man.
I mean, I've seen the movie, but
this is after the movie.
Well, it is after the movie. The train. Let's talk the movie. I fucked with the movie for the simple fact that it was like two movies. The train was a little slow. The train was a little slow, but from what I like getting bang for my buck. If I go to the movies and I spend money to go to the movies, I'm out with my friends, I'm eating some food and shit. I want to sit here and chill. So the train being slow and introducing the Flame Hashira and all that shit and all the fighting on there, then the transition to a whole nother fight. And like 45 more minutes of shit after that, I fucked with that. I wasn't really mad at that.
That is exactly what I didn't like about it.
Season 2, bro, but I think that they really made a whole season into a movie. Because I think
animes do that all the time, though. That's like an anime thing. They literally always take that. Dragon Ball Super definitely did that. Naruto did it.
I mean,
granted,
Naruto.
When Naruto do a whole season into a movie.
Excuse me, Boruto.
But I think that they stole that trend from Dragon Ball Super.
Dragon Ball Super,
but I feel like that was the first one to do it, though. I feel like
it's still stupid regardless, though. I hate that shit. That's so corny, bro.
I don't think that it's stupid because I think that Demon Slayer, the reason why I fuck with Demon Slayer Season 2 is because I think they did it in reverse. I think that Demon Slayer Season 2 is supposed to be a movie that they just chopped up. and the animation is superb.
The
Because
animation is, but Demon Slayers always have really good.
Naruto
it's
actually
a
did that
different
before, too.
level. It's
I
a
don't know
different
about
level
Naruto.
of animation,
So
bro.
when
It's
they
a
did it with
different
Naruto,
level.
it was like some filler episodes, but it's like if you find the episodes, the animation is like noticeably cleaner and crisper. It's supposed to be a movie that they just put into the regular.
And also, I think that
That's
they will
wild.
hype that up as well because again, the animation will change. Like Naruto versus Pain, that animation is
Yeah.
completely different than the normal animation in regular Naruto episodes.
Yep.
But I think that that's because they like, hey, we about to have a fight. Let's step it up. We done had our animators working on this. One Piece does that. Like when they doing, like they in Wano Kuni right now, they about to have Kaido and fucking Luffy fight. They're going to have their animators really get in there and get the drawing and shit. I think that this is different. I don't think that this is, hey, we have a fight coming up. Let's draw really well. I think that, again, like what y'all said, Dragon Ball Super was the first one to be like, damn, I watched this movie. I'm kind of confused on why the fuck the whole Beerus meeting Goku and him turning into Super Saiyan God. Why are these episodes and this was the movie? I think that was the first time they did that.
Yep, Resurrection of F, the Battle of Gods, all that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They were the first ones to start doing that. And again, Dragon Ball, if we're going to keep it above, Dragon Ball Z been setting trends. Like how we talk about, you can't have an anime if you ain't got a tournament. Dragon Ball Z started.
You gotta have power ups too.
You gotta have a
super
tournament. You
form.
got the tournament lets you be able to pit your good people against each other. Because where would we ever have our good niggas fight? They're never going to fight each other. We gotta find a way to make y'all fight, show y'all's power levels, the new moves you got, have y'all talk to each other, y'all build y'all's bonds, all that shit. Tournament.
Honestly,
Dragon Ball Z started that shit. You
they
feel
even
me?
started to like kind of like sort of like a rivalry with when it comes to the characters, the whole Goku versus Vegeta, Naruto, Sasuke, Deku, Bakugo.
That could even be that as well. If you want to argue that as well, there's always been. I could say that too. There's always been those two main characters that you fuck with, and one of them's kind of a dick. But you got those people like the Javon shit. Like, man, fuck this goody goody two shoe ass Goku nigga. I want to be the asshole nigga that still got the hands.
He's still gonna get
You
that
feel
work.
me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
God.
yeah, you gotta have both of those. That duality. But what was we talking about? My bad. But oh yeah, so Demon Slayer again. I think that, like you said, Resurrection of F and all that stuff. I think that they was the trendsetters of that, just like the Kingdom with tournaments and shit like that. But I think that again, like the Train arc movie and like you said, the Boruto, the actual where Sasuke and them fought. These movies that become episodes and shit like that. I think that Demon Slayer just did it without saying let's do both. Like, let's drop it as a movie and cut it up into episodes and then annoy everybody because they're watching the same shit twice. Demon Slayer, I think it was a movie and they was just like, let's just chop this bitch up. And from it, the first 2-3 episodes.
But didn't they do that anyway though? Didn't they still put it out as a movie and then put it into the show with just a couple extra shit at the beginning?
That's what I'm saying. The season 2, they didn't do that. There's no movie for season 2. You haven't watched it. You haven't.
Are you talking about after the train?
Yes,
okay.
bro,
I
yes.
always
The train is not season 2, bro. That's not season 2. The arc is called the Entertainment District arc. The train is not. I didn't watch that because I saw the movie. There's no reason to watch that. After that,
There's some. You might want to go back and take a look. There's a couple things in there. You know
what happened?
There's a couple little. I'm not telling
So
you.
do they
watch it?
do they redo the animation for the whole train part that they included in the show, or is that just still beat for beat?
I didn't watch it.
He didn't watch it.
I did not watch that.
I did
when
watch
I saw
it.
that,
It looks pretty much the same like the movie does, except there's like literally
I mean,
like there's a couple episodes that are just different that shows what happened before Rengoku got on the train and like when he was doing like on the way to the train and shit like that. Like
for
that's what it was,
Boruto,
though.
they completely like the fight is completely different. Like it's the same general idea, but it's completely different animation and attacks.
Oh, the Boruto movie is way better than the show.
Well, hold up. I mean, it's
Personally,
better than the
yeah,
show,
yeah.
but I'm talking about that specific where they animated the major fight between Naruto, Sasuke, and Kenshiki or whatever.
Are you talking about Ishiki?
Yeah, the way the if you watch the two things, the movie and the anime, it's two completely different fights. And so, like, the fact
you're
that
talking about the fight against Momo.
Yeah, I'm talking about how they completely
the first fight. Okay.
Yeah, how they completely reanimated the whole thing.
and maybe that. I mean, I'm
But
not mad at that because
fights
if
are
you're gonna
always
drop a
way more anime, they're way sweeter. Like the animation is way sweeter than like the actual bullshit that the show.
Yeah, it's the fact that like they gave it again,
I
but
mean,
they bothered to reanimate it.
and I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
I don't like the train.
And it's sweet in
but
both
it
fights,
seemed
so.
like the train shit was. It seemed like the train shit was. This was the movie, but I'm also not mad at that as far as if you didn't go to the movies and you didn't pay to see the movie.
You can watch
This
it right
is
now.
the movie. Here go the episode.
Literally, it's literally the movie.
This is
No
the whole
cap.
movie. Here to go. And you don't feel robbed for going to the movie because it came out months later and you spent like $20 max to go to the movie. So boom.
You
But I
literally spent
digress.
$20 to see more of the first season.
I digress. I'm getting into not the train, season 2.
The entertainment.
This is what I'm saying. The entertainment district arc looks like a movie. Like it looks like it was another Demon Slayer movie. They meet another Hashira.
Yeah,
That nigga's hard. This nigga got sound, bro. That nigga hard. And they meet a upper 6 ranked demon. And she's...
Is it the same? Oh, no, you said she. Never mind.
She's upper 6. Yeah, but she's part of like a duo. And I don't want to give y'all too many spoilers. And for the people to watch, like, peep. It's great. But she's upper 6. Motherfucking, they showing new techniques off. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I feel fucking shitty because I barely know their names. Because like Demon Slayer, I fucked with season 1 and I really was into it. And I
barely remember the main dude's name.
I like the colors and all that shit. I barely remember his name. I know what's his Tanjiro. What's his sister's name? Let's get on her name. Tanjiro. And then what's my lightning dude?
We are horrible.
What's my lightning dude?
Lightning guy.
Zenitsu.
And
okay.
then there's Inosuke with the
Inosuke. Okay, so y'all good. Okay, bet.
But
and
I'm
then his
saying,
little
like,
sister is
Bro, you got fucking Kiki on my head for some brief. Man, that's a whole nother.
Wait.
No, I'm literally,
I
bro.
can
I
almost
literally
hear him
thought Kiki
saying
up for
the
any
bitch's
other.
name.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy.
Wow,
We're
his
horrible.
little sister. No, y'all did great. So Inosuke,
That's a lot of anime.
Tanjiro, and
That's wild.
Tanjiro.
I mean, because even in my heroes, sometimes I barely remember the names.
I remember
Bakugo.
I remember
Who the
my
fuck
heroes.
else is anybody else?
And the thing is, I hate motherfucking Jujutsu
Fucking-
Kaisen, but I can remember
Damn.
Itadori so
Watch this.
hard.
The dude that shoots tape out his arm. What's his name?
Oh yeah, nah.
Tape nigga?
Yeah.
How about the black dude with the afro? What's his name?
I don't even know what
Afro
that is.
nigga?
Afro you
We're
talking
5 seasons. Exactly. We're 5 seasons. What the fuck is anybody's name in
Nah,
there?
My Hero Academia.
Bakugo and Deku.
My Hero
And,
Academia bullshitting. They
what's the
bullshit.
floating chick's
Todoroki?
name?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean, because Todoroki's important. What's the floating chick's name? I actually remember her name.
How we get to a whole nother anime?
The point I'm getting
But
at.
he was making a good point. He
What
was
the
making
fuck
a good
are
point.
any of their names?
We remember their names, but some of them is hard to remember. But
We really don't know Tanjiro's sister's name? Are we really that
The
bad?
nigga who gets really hard with his skin. Pause. What's his name?
Gets really hard with his skin. Pause. What's his name?
Hard skin nigga?
I can name everybody in Yu Yu Hakusho though, but I don't.
Bro, we really can't remember. You about to look up what her name is?
Yes, because
We are foul. That's no way. There's no way we don't know her name.
The fuck are their names?
Bro, Nesco. Okay, bet. We're good. Boom. Now we're done. Back to Demon Slayer. So, Demon Slayer, I'm really fucking with it because, again, the animation is top tier. Like you said, like in those cases, Zenitsu, like all of them, they leveling up. Everybody leveling up. They first time fighting an upper rank 6 demon. It definitely shows the level of power that the upper rank 6 demons really got. It shows level of power that the Hashira's got. The animation is superb. Like, I like colors. I like colors. I'm a colorful type of nigga, bro. I like colors that pop. So when this nigga be doing this shit, like, even the motherfucking intro be like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You see that fucking them fireworks? They letting you know, like, nigga, beautiful. Like, that shit is gorgeous. And Javon be talking big shit about his OLED. I low-key only done watched, like, the last 8 episodes of Demon Slayer on his OLED because it is, bro, like the way that they're animating this shit. The animations is just superb, bro. I'm trying to tell you. The colors, when this nigga be swinging his little shit, it be like, he be throwing like smoke bombs and shit, and it be like exploding like motherfucking fireworks and shit. And nigga be fighting, and then like the one dude, the top 8 demon they fighting, motherfucking got like red and black blades. The shit is hard. It's all gas, no brakes for like 7 episodes. Shit go crazy. It was great fighting, like on the edge of the seat for the whole time. I've been fucking with
Like
Demon Slayer really heavy lately.
Just like this.
So what about Attack on Titan here? Because I heard a lot about
I
Attack
have
on
nothing
Titan.
about Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan, again, not for me to be the one just in here berating motherfuckers and shit going hard. But Attack on Titan, again, is going super duper crazy. Like, I feel like it's getting real Inception-y. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not even in a bad way. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just explaining, like, the Attack Titan, the powers they got, shit is popping off. This nigga Aaron's about to get ready to destroy the whole world. It's on some eye for an eye type shit. But I like Attack on Titan just because of the way that it's been written. I've always liked the smart animes and shit. Like, that's why I like my Full Metal Alchemist was my first favorite
Fullmetal
anime.
Alchemist was amazing.
Exactly. Like, the law of equivalent exchange and, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that they went down this path because their mom died and they literally put all of the ingredients of what a human body is composed of, try to transmute it, soul, all that shit. Like, I'll fuck with that ideology and shit like that and all of that shit right there. And then just the powers and all of that shit. Even when Edward fought his mom and he had to evaporate her, that was the coldest shit I ever seen in an anime ever, bro. It was the coldest shit I ever seen. So shit like that, when it's thought provoking, I fuck with it. And Attack on Titan is kind of reminiscent of that. It kind of give me that, like, when they fighting, but even when they're not fighting, like, I'm really on the edge of my seat with the shit that they're talking about and the shit that's happening. But it's getting real. Like, I don't want to get too many spoilers if anybody go watch Attack on Titan, but this season has been it's been some gas. I've been fucking with it. I like Attack on Titan, but I think I've been fucking with Demon Slayer heavier.
I think you've just been fucking with Demon Slayer just based off the colors.
Bro, the colors and the animation and the fighting is so sweet.
I mean, literally, that's all you keep talking about is the colors.
It's pretty colors, bro. I'm like,
ooh. As long as the colors is there.
I'll be like, pretty color. Ooh, ooh. But they be here. And then Attack on Titan, I think that the thought provocation that they bringing in, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Attack on Titan is
what the fuck
for
is
the people
mean?
Provoking. But it's like the past tense.
This nigga using big words.
Or like, I guess the present tense of it. But like,
it's a very advanced lexicon.
Bro, this nigga, man.
I'll be trying, you know what I'm saying? That's why we trying to
be fucking coming on here using big ass words and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. If y'all didn't know what that word means, it's fine. I didn't either.
Bro, just pause it and look on Google. That's all they gotta do.
No.
So.
But nah, bro.
I will
like,
not do that.
Attack on Titan, like from the beginning of it, again, not to spoil the whole shit and just to go really, really quick, but they thought that it was just their world and it was just Titans and that was just it. Come to find out, it's a whole world out there and the whole world hate them. And Eren like, well, shit. If y'all hate us and y'all was just gonna blow us up, if y'all could have blew us up, y'all would have blew us up. But now that y'all can't blow us up, y'all want to be mad and I want to blow y'all up. So he gonna go destroy the whole world, bro. That nigga he done got 2T, bro. He gonna blow the whole world up, bro. I'm excited to see how he does it.
That shit's looking crazy.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how he does it.
Right?
It's beautiful.
The only part I'm not looking forward to is people having conversations of, but who'd win, Goku or Eren? Like, here y'all niggas go again.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I don't know, bro. I feel like Goku would probably fuck
Great
Goku.
I mean, if you can blow up a whole
Goku
planet,
would beat the piss out of a Titan. What are you talking about?
Titan's ass, though.
That'd be hilarious to watch. Like, you guys look strong.
The only person Goku can't beat up is One Punch Man.
Or Popeye.
Popeye the same.
Popeye,
man.
yeah.
Popeye with Goku's ass.
Yep. He got them fucking tumors in his arm.
Alright, so I think we covered the anime here. Let's go into music next, and we can hit video games here. So, for music, first we got NBA YoungBoy versus everybody. He put out a song here recently where he basically dissed everybody for whatever fucking reason. The diss was kind of trash, and I didn't know what the fuck he was saying.
It wasn't that bad. It's your average NBA YoungBoy song.
It was not really.
It's enough to make you want to beat a nigga up.
Bitch, you a bitch.
A lot of southern.
Yo, homie.
Yep, a lot of those.
Matter of fact, let me look up his lyrics.
I love those little poof poofs. I love those.
That's literally all NBA YoungBoy songs are.
Hey, he also is really
he was lit.
He's from standing.
But Dirk started it though. I mean, this time he did. So I mean, hey.
So he got all of the shit with like the duck shit. But how did he get into it with like? So no, he into it with YoungBoy because Lil Tim.
Because Lil Tim killed King Von?
Lil Tim and the King Von shit.
I mean, I think Dirk kind of got dragged into that because him and King Von were so close, but I really think that was King Von's soul.
I think that Dirk might have dragged him. You don't think Dirk dragged himself into it a little bit?
I mean, King Von, that's like his brother, though. I mean...
Can you really drag yourself into that?
No.
I mean, because... Alright,
bro, if me and you beefing with a nigga, and then that nigga over there you got beef with too, and then I die... You don't got beef with that nigga now that one of his niggas killed me, Will? You not my nigga?
Oh, God. You know, you're right. Because, like, for real, like, 21 Savage pretty much put it right. And I don't know why it took me so long to see this, but I literally just watched
21 Savage is a fucking genius.
He did the off the record with Academics, and basically he was like, bro, like, niggas can't really fuck with YoungBoy because of the size and shit, like you saying, like, bro, because of the Von shit. Like, niggas can't really be doing, like, if you do anything, if you act remotely street at all, you can't play both sides because you look like you looking like, bro, you can't be street because you looking woozy out here. Only person that can do a song with YoungBoy and do a song with Lil Durk will have to be like Lady Gaga or something. No, you have to be somebody who's like, I'm not street, bro. I just make music. You can't be somebody who act like they know how the streets operate, and then you making a song with one nigga, and then you making a song with a nigga that he beef with.
I feel like
that's why he dissed Gucci. That's exactly why he dissed Gucci. Gucci just dropped that song "Rumors" with Lil Durk. He was like, okay, bet. I got
Bro,
something for
another
you.
way,
I mean,
another way that
something for you,
21
nigga.
put it. Like 21 put it, he was like, bro, like if niggas is trying to kill me, bro, you gonna be going everywhere I go, bro. Like you might get shot with me too, bro. Like he was trying to equate it to the 6ix9ine shit, because basically like with 6ix9ine snitched and he had a lot of heat from the industry on that you snitching type shit. Granted, like 21 said, like bro, whack is not right. It's not on no, oh you snitched. I'm saying you a snitch, therefore I gotta be the one to bring it to you because you snitched on your niggas. Like, no, just because I'm in that, like, I don't gotta be the one to put myself in jeopardy by beating your ass because you a snitch. But I don't have to associate with you. And also, you gotta know that while you walking around with a nigga who openly snitched, any fire that comes towards him, you're probably gonna receive it if you outwit him, bro.
Yep.
And that's all that he trying to say. He like, bro, niggas, if you don't know that, then you don't know the streets a little bit. If you know the streets a little bit, you gotta know, like, hey, bro, you hot out here. You got beef with a lot of niggas, bro. I can't be going out around with you because I might get caught up in some of your beef.
Oh, bro, niggas don't. If you're in street shit, bro, niggas do not give a fuck about who you're with.
Man,
Or you can be with your kids.
Matter of
Nigga,
fact,
they
didn't
will
that just
kill
happen
you.
recently? Or
They
somebody?
will clap your
That was
ass,
some dude in
bro.
the city where like somebody shot at him and he had two
Kids in the car.
They
Yeah.
didn't shoot at him. They killed him.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Did
It's
they?
sad. I think they killed him, bro. I thought they
No,
killed
they
the kids.
did. I think they killed him
No,
and the
but-
kid.
yeah,
I think
that's
the
what
kids
I'm
got
saying,
hit too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I
sure.
think that they don't. It's getting crazier out here, bro. It's getting crazier
That's
out
the
here.
problem, because like niggas just work, and it's like, what was you really that mad at this nigga about to where you shot him and his kids?
Oh
And
God.
the thing is like, bro,
And niggas
like,
don't be
I mean,
mad
if
about
you shoot
nothing.
my nigga, I mean,
But niggas,
I'm just saying not for a nine.
like,
You know what
I mean,
But-
that's one thing, but
About
it's
his
like
more body.
niggas don't even
the
necessarily
code
be
to
beefing
change.
like
The
that.
code to change, like they said back in the day, bro. Like it's crazy, but like they said
That's
back in the
good. That's
day,
crazy you said that,
wouldn't
though.
get women and children, bro. You don't do
Women-
shit.
But that
around
shit,
women
that's
and
the shit
children,
that
bro.
happened to the
shit is
baby in
different
Walmart.
now,
And when he
bro.
was in Walmart, bro, because if that was the case, bro, if he knew that, you know what I'm saying, that he was about to get to the shit with them people, and when he was in Walmart, bro, they would have done something to, because he was with his baby mom and his daughter. You feel me? They would have done something to them as well. But he had time to tell them to go. Why something about to happen, and they didn't fuck with him. So you know what I mean? Like just even from that point on to where it is now, like that wasn't that long ago. That's how fast shit changes.
Oh no,
like,
it's been, bro. It was like that before the baby, though. Like like
no, I know, but I'm just saying.
But
like,
you
as
right.
far
That's
as,
you.
like,
It's a way
recently.
to know. Like he had the wherewithal to know. Like, bro, these niggas, bro, we not dealing with no old ass fucking. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse ass gangsters who talking about we don't do women and children and shit like that.
Yeah.
But you dealing with young kids off of drugs and
They
shit
do
that's-
not care.
They ain't got no
are
goals or
fueled
reason.
by
They
anger,
just be shooting
nigga.
at whatever.
Fueled by anger and shit. And also, not even that, bro. These people are. I don't know if people have lost in the way that they have always been, but these niggas also are niggas that look like younger names for that shit that nigga went through, bro. It's some of the most traumatic. Just hearing them stories, bro. Like to really have gone out to eat for the first time. Your friends, y'all niggas ain't, your homies and brothers and them ain't never really been out to no Benihana or no shit like that ever. Been into a nice ass restaurant. It's his birthday. Y'all going out to a nice ass restaurant. Y'all take one picture like, hey, it's my little brother's 18th or 17th or whatever birthday. Took him to his first nice restaurant. You can't even go to you go to the red light and your brother, your friend, and bro, everybody in the car get hit.
Except for you?
He got hit 8 times, bro. He got hit 8 times shielding his brother, bro. He said I tried to block some of the bullets, bro, but I couldn't block all his brother. He got shot 8 times. His brother died and his best friend died.
And then you got people in the car. The other nigga died too.
And you got niggas making songs about it, showing the motherfucking who I smoke. Like, bro, this shit is getting crazy. Like,
that nigga Fulio's wild. They both wild for that shit though. But
all of them wild.
But Fulio didn't retaliate until Young and Ace and them niggas dropped that Who I Smoke song. That's literally then when he caught back with the When I See You shit.
Yeah, he did do that, but also like the niggas was
they
When I See You, the niggas was always dead though.
Yeah, no, but
so
the other niggas was dead too though.
Yeah, but fuck me. But them niggas, the Who I Smoke shit, like, cause like they said, Fulio's little brother got shot first.
But they literally have niggas going on the internet on TikTok, literally making you're dancing to niggas getting clapped, bro. That's crazy as fuck,
bro. But that's what if we go back to our first.
If we talking about smoking too, that's
making juice.
That nigga is the most disrespected
He was
nigga.
a kid, bro. That was
he was
13.
Yeah.
They named the hood after him because he was a kid.
They named O Block after OD,
bro. It's kids, bro. Kids, just like Fulio's little brother. The shit that started all this shit, it was Fulio's little brother that they say got killed first. You feel me? And again, we ain't there. We hearing other news and shit from shit like that, but it's crazy that, you know what I'm saying, we're able to get this information from people that's researching this shit, bro. It's like motherfucking almost like motherfucking it's niggas out here that's really researching this shit, doing some CSI type background, looking at this shit, and then also people are modern day philosophers and poets and shit, bro. Like at the end of the day, they're telling their real lives. They talk, and this is what it's crazy because it's a chicken and the egg type scenario. Like they have to fuel their careers with the fucking talking about the actual beefs and shit that they had and shit that they've been doing. So
yeah, it's like a horrible revolving door.
Yeah, horrible.
Yep.
But the young boy shit.
He need to chill before he really end up dead because he just beefing with everybody. In the
I don't think the thing about that is I don't think
nobody gonna kill you on board.
Yeah,
No, hold
because
up, 'cause
Dirk,
here's the last
I
thing.
don't think. Go ahead.
Remember when the whole thing happened with X, where he was just getting into shit with just everybody, and look what happened to him.
But he got robbed though. That's different.
Yeah.
He's still dead. It don't matter though.
I mean,
Regardless,
if a random nigga just rob you, I mean, you don't really get street credit for that.
I don't know. I also feel like
Not for beefing with niggas because they ain't have nothing to do with your death. You just got robbed.
it don't. But it's the fact that like
How you get to heaven and tell
still-
Jesus you got robbed?
You still died off that. You still making enemies out here, and you know it's
I mean, I guess.
it's
You
the
got a
fact
bomb
that
in
like
here?
they're all moving
You got a bomb?
way too hot, and like him just going
Behind
around
the
dissing everybody. Like he dissed Little Baby, he dissed Gucci. He
I don't know
dissed me.
if they meant to water.
But
Right,
see,
Mickey
those people, I don't like. I mean, again,
Did you
just
say
people
nigga this me?
all of these people
No,
those people, for one, they
he
got
dissed
lives.
Boosie.
He
dissed
did
Dirk.
Boosie, Little Baby. That
Boosie
nigga
ain't
Little
even do
Baby.
nothing. Boosie's just like, what I even do, man?
What I do, Boosie?
He said, I'm from Baton Rouge, dude.
Man, you a moose.
Boosie, Boosie.
I'm from Louisiana.
I ain't even
How you
do
gonna hate on
nothing,
me?
boy.
We both from Louisiana.
Yeah, bro, he's beefing with Little Baby too. I'm like, what the fuck? That
Little Baby don't even be doing shit. He like, what?
What was that shit with Lil Baby and Offset a couple years ago?
Something about somebody's goons stripped one of them or
They
something.
said
like
that.
that.
They said it was Offset, but like, did Lil Baby ever? I guess it's not really anything to hash out.
Haven't they made music after that shit?
Yeah. Is there
Probably.
any cold water down here? Is there? Like,
No.
Okay. Do y'all
So-
have? Is there a water?
There's a water bottle right there.
here. Is there? Where can I dump the water at?
Off the whole topic of hood niggas and their life expectancy of 22
That's for
years.
you to find out. I don't know.
This is your basement. There's nowhere to dump this water out.
No.
You don't have like a sewer or something?
Like, I didn't know houses come with sewers.
No, I mean in a basement there's usually a little drain
Like
pipe
just a
for
hole.
floods.
Yeah.
Oh, it's under that carpet.
What carpet? Can you? When do you guys dump this for?
No, don't. No, that's on the other side.
Just drink it.
Huh?
It's
You
not
said what?
even- It's not even recessed. It's like sitting up.
What?
It's like a hard nipple.
It's like an Audi.
What? Oh, the hole.
The vent, yeah.
Keisha,
And
you got
it's
an
not-
Audi?
It's not sunk in.
Shit, I ain't had an Audi since I was born.
This is a nice car.
So, how much do one of you guys
Shut-
love us? Could one of y'all dump this out?
You're doing the most.
Hell no.
You're doing the most.
Damn.
Just hit it.
You'll be alright. We only got like 30 more minutes.
Nobody loves me on this set.
Hey, the water brown now.
Listen, exactly. No, don't be a bitch, Keith. Don't tell me to hit it and then point out.
I never said I wanted to hit it.
I said don't tell me to
He's
hit
trying
it.
to condition me for when he's famous.
This
Like,
nigga, bro.
No, I'm just asking. I was asking. It was a request.
pretty pictures.
He said, "Man, I'm chilling, bro."
Bro, just pour it in that cup. You ain't even put nothing in the cup I brought you, jackass.
See, that works. I'm glad that you said it, and I don't have to say
How
it.
dare you disrespect my Goku cup like that?
Sorry, Goku.
Goku ain't even that sweet.
Thank you, sir.
Goku will beat your motherfucking ass.
Thank
I'ma
you,
call
sir,
Vegeta.
because that water was looking horrific. That shit looked terrible. But I would have drunk it. I mean, I would have smoked it.
You would have drunk it out. You find out you drink that shit.
Man.
I'm not that broke, boy.
You were going to hurl everywhere.
All right,
You better
so
hold it till you
all right,
get
so
home.
did we
So-
really talk about? I mean, so
The next thing
NBA.
we got next is the because
The
them,
stem player thing?
yeah, them niggas is either not really gonna do nothing or they just gonna die. One of the two.
Yeah, we don't want to talk too much
Yeah,
about
they
too
be
much of
alright.
this
We
shit.
don't
It is
so-
sad.
With
Send our
Vaughn,
prayers
with
and
Sheik,
condolences.
with Vaughn.
The
Yeah.
next,
Oh
the
my
next
God.
thing we
That's
got
how the
here-
song goes. That's the chorus of the song.
Bro, can you chill?
Bro, I'm
Bro, I
just
start saying
saying.
inappropriate stuff.
Hey, bro.
Prayers and condolences to all our
That's
young
what
niggas
the
who's
song
dealing with all of this
said,
crazy ass shit, man. I pray that we learn how to maybe just
Honestly,
find
I
a
feel
way
like
to
they
just.
warranted some of it. Like at this point, you got a multi-million-dollar
You put too much water
contract
in
off your bullshit music.
Yeah,
that
bro, but when
make.
you done lived a certain type of way, like when your friends is really done, like we have to really count our blessings, bro. Like, cause we make jokes about that and shit like that, but like really think, bro, out of all the niggas we know, bro, really think if some of our friends was really dead, bro. Like
No, I
really
mean,
dead,
I'm
bro.
not talking about that part. I'm talking about like look at 21 Savage. He was
21?
in that. He had the opportunity to get out, and he got out of it. Young boy
That's how
tried
you
to
know
bring him
he's a
in,
genuine street
and
nigga.
21
though.
Savage is like, man, I'm not even gonna get in that shit. That's what I'm saying. At a certain point, niggas got to decide, like, okay, because I mean,
But
I
it's a difference between like 21 again, bro. 21, like he said, when he was talking about DJ Academics and Meek Mill's beef and shit like that. He said, y'all niggas can squash that shit because ain't nobody dead over that shit. If y'all niggas is sitting here arguing and screaming with each other, but ain't nobody really been dead over that shit is bullshit.
Yeah.
it's a difference between niggas that's really dead behind shit, bro. Like he said, bro, King Von was really his nigga, bro. Them niggas was cool with each other before they really got famous. Like, old block and all that shit is really small, bro. It's small ass neighborhoods, bro.
That's what
You feel me? So,
literally just
when niggas live one street over.
but you gotta really think, bro. If one of our friends really got killed by a nigga, bro, you wouldn't want to fuck with that nigga, bro.
No, not at all.
All right, then you gotta think also if you was conditioned to that, bro. I'm not talking about one of your friends. I'm talking about like a lot of your friends just die, nigga.
From a nigga that lived 2 streets over.
Not even a nigga, bro. Just niggas. Like a lot of your friends, like, bro, your life. That's what I'm saying about. We can't be so judgmental of what these niggas is going through. Like, well, he's famous now, so he's just quit, bro.
I ain't never said that.
That's not cool to really put somebody in that type of
What
box.
I'm saying is,
no, hold on, let me finish cooking, bro. Because what I'm saying is you can say what you're saying is all day, but until you really live that life and walk that walk, you don't really know. Like, people have done it, and there are people who are able to just drop things. Like, you got like the people who are able to be like, nah, I'm leaving that life behind me, and it's possible, bro. But it's not fair for those people who are able to let that shit go, or people who never even had to deal with it, to look at people that can't drop it and be like, oh yeah, you need to just let that shit go. You need to just do better, like, and be judgmental. Me and Mark was just talking about this, like, you gotta be real careful with the amount of judgments you put on people especially if you ain't walked in their shoes, bro.
So I'm getting at, because like that's one area where you're really dealing with like your people like dying and behind ending up and stuff like that. But I'm talking more so like stuff like for example, like the people who like, because it's so like everybody in rap is rapping about doing the exact same thing, which is about being in the hood, being in a gang, shooting and killing people. It's like there's no way. Damn near everybody, Keys. Like every time you hear,
You say it's no way, but
thing.
also at the same time, like we literally just said. And I also was thinking this too, and I hate to keep going on being the one, but like I was thinking like it'd be crazy if, like when I become a rapper, shit, they like this nigga Gerald Brimstone was in the hood all the time. Shooting babies, like I'll be like, bro, where does that come from? Like, I ain't do that in this shit, so I do it, but also,
like, it ain't no way all of them grew up like that.
But we don't know because at the end of the day, like, so what, are we gonna be the ones to say like, all right, so Chief Keef, like, we done seen Chief Keef,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, there's
Lil JoJo really dead.
Where you can see
we
the
done seen
stuff
Lil
behind
Durk, King Von really dead. We done see, like, come on, bro, like we seeing niggas die, bro. Like, what more proof do we need?
What I'm getting at is that not everybody is somebody from Chicago from O Block.
Bro, so you think Fulio lying about his little brother being dead? Like, do we really think that?
I'm not saying nothing about Fulio.
So, okay, so even when FBG Duck dead, that
they
nigga is
slid on that nigga.
Dead as fuck, bro. Like,
no
there's a lot of niggas
intended.
out here, like, you thinking, like, we thinking that these niggas ain't really beefing. These niggas is really beefing, and niggas is really dying. Niggas,
I mean, honestly, truly,
the famous niggas is dying.
FBG Duck kind of deserved to get quiet because that diss song was
oh my god,
so disrespectful.
Bro,
have y'all heard the
one
song?
after one, the whisper one, the after one is crazy.
Have y'all heard
And
the
that was
song
before I
called
knew
Dead
he was
Bitches,
really-
bro?
Yeah, that was before
That
I knew he was
song
really
is
beefing with niggas for real.
Crazy disrespectful, bro. It's literally, the whole song is literally, every single word in the song is about somebody from O Block who has died.
And this
and
is
the
the
song
niggas,
is like 3.5.
and this is the niggas who actually made it to mainstream. And the crazy part is they get to mainstream from when they're like, oh, this song is super true. Everybody listen to it. That's when you make it mainstream. Yep. When you like, oh shit, you really like the baby. Oh, you really killed the nigga. You really, really actually did it. Okay, now you're mainstream. Yep. Or them niggas Fulio and them. Oh, Young Ace, your brothers and them really dead? Or oh, y'all famous as fuck now. Y'all rapping about niggas who are really dead, really dying. Y'all actively killing each other. Oh, I gotta tune the fuck in. That's what they doing, bro. So it ain't like you thinking like, oh nah, some niggas is cat, but a lot of these niggas is living that, and that's their real life. And what I'm saying is it's sad that, like Keith said, it's the worst revolving door ever. Because you have to stay perpetuating this lifestyle and living in this lifestyle to get famous. Yeah. Because we not gonna listen to you until somebody really die behind that shit, we ain't listening to it. Yep. And that's sad as fuck. And then once somebody really died behind that shit, you better not be too bitch to actually say you killed that nigga or who died. Rap about it. Tell us the details. We want to know all of it. And now that you done said all of it, now you gotta look behind you like, I done dropped this hard ass song, but now niggas is mad that they heard it. And the crazy part about it, niggas is starting to rap in retaliation to diss songs. The song gets so popular, you like, this nigga made a song about killing my brother and it gonna get popular? I bet I start rapping right the fuck now, nigga. Man, fuck them niggas, and then you get popular too. Like, well, shit. Hey, what fucking shit? Like,
then you mad because it's like, man, that song was hard, but he dissed my brother.
bro, now I gotta keep the dishes coming and keep the fucking actions coming and really keep watching my back and stay active in these streets and shit. Like,
That's
bro,
a lot. That's stressful.
it's stressful, bro. And that's what I'm saying. We gotta pray for these niggas, bro, because that shit, like that young boy and Dirk shit, bro. That shit is some sad shit to see. Because at the end of the day, it's good when they're on the internet. But what if they do see each other and they got entourages too? You feel me? Like you said, bro. Like. That nigga, like, bro, you see that they got niggas that's actually catching bodies out here, bro. They got niggas that's catching bodies, bro. King Von pulled up, thought he was about to fight that nigga.
He started beating that nigga Kwame Walla the fuck up, though.
He did start beating him up, but I think even in King Von's mindset, is he was trying to do what Kavadas wants to do. I still want to be hood, but I want to elevate past.
Nah, King Von was a different type of nigga, though, bro. King Von was an on-site nigga, like, no, I don't fuck with you.
But I think if it was wrong, but I also think that he probably, I mean, yeah, maybe he wanted to beat him up. But like he said, I just wanted to beat that. Oh, no, he ain't say it after that, but I just want to beat that nigga's ass one time. I don't think he wanted to shoot him, and I don't think he wanted to get shot. I think he was at a level now, like, we making money. I don't want to kill you, but I don't like you. You talk shit about me, and I want to show niggas I can dominate you. I'm better than you. I'm stronger than you, but I don't want to kill you, bro. I'm doing better in my life, bro. I don't want you to kill me because I'm feeling better about my life. But I'm so a part of what I have been for so long. You feel me? It's part of like how Kavadas was saying, like, again, that's why I was saying, like, bro, we can't be so judgmental of like, well, why can't you be like 21 Savage and just stop doing what you're doing? Like, bro, you gotta understand, bro, when you were conditioned a certain way or when you've been through so much, you feel me? Like, at a certain point, you get cheated on by 10 bitches at a certain point, I don't care what bitch you meet. You're like, bro, bitch, fuck you. You know? Give a fuck, bro. Fuck y'all bitches, bro. All y'all bitches, all of y'all, fuck y'all. So, it's the same shit, bro. Like, ain't nobody gonna be able to
that don't mean it's right, though.
It's not right, but it also means that you gotta understand. You gotta understand. You gotta understand, though. You got somebody else have to come and be like, nah, bro. You should have seen him, bro. Yeah, I cheated on my like 10 bitches, bro. Like, he ain't do shit wrong. He was nice. He kept trying, bro. He got cheated on by like 10 bitches, bro. And then the person will be like,
taking them on trips.
And then when you really tell the whole story, the person will be like, damn. Yeah. I see why he did tell him to call me a bitch. Hardcore origin story. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sometimes, bro, you gotta understand it. Like, bro, the surface is way more than meets the eye, bro. That's just the tip of the iceberg. So we in closing with that, you feel me? Like, that shit, young boy versus everybody, that shit is crazy. I hope the niggas calm down. I hope niggas stop dying because niggas are getting the bags.
Yeah. So, all right. Next, we got that Kanye West and his fancy MP3 player.
That nigga.
MP3 DJ player that he done made and is selling for $200 to listen to his album. Personally, when the album comes out, I'm going to just call Zealous and not bother with the stem player.
Shut the fuck up.
But, you know, that's how I got down to the first time. But, yeah. I don't know. Looking at this stem player,
it looked like a big ass piece of plastic.
It's like this weird
dumpling.
It's like a weird. It does look like a dumpling. It looks like a weird oval circular device, but it's like it has sliders on it, so you can move your finger and you can like kind of remix
like in a cross pattern.
And I guess you can do that with any song. I guess you can add more songs on there, and then you can just manipulate it any kind of way.
I have an iPhone. I can literally go.
Yeah, I'm like I can just get an app for that. Like it just really seems like
I can do that on the iPhone already.
Well, I mean, you can do anything with an app for real. I can guarantee you, there's already an app that probably lets you remix and mess around with songs. So.
That's a fancy pool. I like the way that looks. So I mean,
don't be smoking.
But essentially, it's like you paying $200 for.
You better not smoke on my doobies.
And said he at home. I'll get you a bag.
Ant's at home.
He has stuff with Keita. I'll get you some on my way to because I'm sure you want some stuff. Yeah. But I like this stem player idea.
I mean, he made $1 million off of it, so you did something right.
Bro, that's because he put his fucking name on it.
Exactly.
He can put his name on a fucking dildo and niggas will buy it.
If you can communicate the product, you can sell the product. All right? I like Kanye West, but what the fuck does he know about a stem player?
Well, that's what you meet with.
I'm thinking stem cells.
That's what you meet with designers for. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why we have a tech team. You know? All right. We don't know everything about cameras and shit, but you find people. If you're the smartest person in your group, you need to find a new group. You feel me?
What? Facts. That's why I'm gonna be hanging out with y'all dumb niggas.
Exactly. I don't fuck with y'all like that either. So
I think I'm not the smartest. I fit in everybody's group.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like,
I wouldn't by default.
Even that nigga Fabio Foreign, he said, bro, he said this nigga Kanye is a machine, bro. I've sat here and been watching Kanye be in the studio, and then he'll stop recording, and then he'll meet with like the Prince of Saudi Arabia or some shit, and do like a meeting with him, and then do some more shit, and then meet with somebody else. Like, so Kanye West is in a very odd position right now, a very unique position, to where like I might be 30, I'm 29. We live one lifetime. You feel me? So we don't get to see and experience much. What we're getting to see and experience in our lifetime is like Kanye West is on that level of a Jeff Bezos or a motherfucking Elon Musk or something like that, to where he has the pull to be able to put himself in the company with any person. And I honestly respect it because I feel like Kanye and put himself like, bro, we all human. Like, just because you a king or a queen, like, you a regular ass person. You shit just like me. You are a regular person. Sit down and talk to me, bro. You ain't special, bitch. And they like, I'm not special. I'm a regular ass nigga. How you know? And then you just be talking to him and like, nigga, let's do some shit, nigga. I'm about to go over. I'm trying to come over your crib, nigga. You got all this fucking gold over here. We gonna do some shit. And they doing shit.
He going off on people.
They making shit happen.
But that's not how you make friends, though.
He's not going off on. He's not going off on people.
Did you see him when he was going off on Chance the Rapper?
Oh
he was basically cussing him out. Like, nigga, that's why your album flopped. I'm like, I would have swung on his ass.
No, he didn't say that.
He did.
It was a video of that?
Yeah, it was a video.
But, okay, first of all, Chance the Rapper did wait a very long time to drop his debut album. And when it came out, it wasn't that bad. Niggas was not shitting on it. But then after time, it just didn't age well.
Kanye just be acting weird in general. Like, even him saying all that shit about Big Sean. Like, Big Sean don't be doing shit.
Big Sean probably the most successful nigga in music besides Kanye West, bro.
Kanye remind me a little bit of myself. We both Geminis. He also remind me of Javon a little bit.
You just bring astrology into this?
Some people are, Geminis is lit, bro. You got Prince, you got Tupac, you got Kanye West, you got
my dad.
There's a lot of Geminis that are really, really, really creative, like high level creators.
Shout out to my dad.
So, yeah, they go crazy. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying? What was I talking about?
Kanye being a Gemini.
He's brash. He's a really brash person. Like how Javon feels like he can just say whatever, whenever, and shit like that. And like we all kind of understand that's just Javon.
No, Javon doesn't feel like that. He does that. Like there's a difference between feeling like something and actually doing it.
But at the end of the day,
like, no, you're a bitch. I hate you. I'm like, well, damn.
Yeah, but he just be yelling.
And you can appreciate that to a degree, but he always kind of like.
We take that at face value.
He'll usually have the opposite opinion.
And we take it at face value that he just be yelling, and we don't really be like, oh, I'm about to beat Javon's ass because he just called me. You know, he just said some shit that he be speaking from a place of not knowing really what the fuck he's talking about, but he just talk like, you know.
But shit on your little brother like that.
Well,
bro, but like, even with Kanye, that's why you got that's why you flopped and this, that, and the third. Like, you can't say very blatant statements if you don't know everything about everything.
Chance the Rapper didn't flop. I ain't gonna say that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you can't just say.
Compared to him, I guess it could be considered a flop. But Chance the Rapper still he's still probably outselling half the niggas on your roster. Because Pusha T only dropped music every fucking 5 years, it feel like.
Yeah.
And Big Sean, he probably not about to drop no music for you because you just shitted on. How can you say that Big Sean was the worst thing that you ever did or the worst music? Like, whatever the fuck you said about Big Sean on Drink Champs, bro? I'm like, Big Sean is a platinum selling artist. Like all his projects go like platinum. Like I don't understand.
I think he has personal issues with not only Big Sean but John Legend as well. I think that like personally they just ain't.
If I was John Legend, I could sing like that. There's no fucking way in hell I would sign to Kanye West.
I mean, Kanye West has been moving a lot of shit. His documentary is going hard too. You feel me? Like it's just showing how long
how fucking insane he is.
He really been putting in work, bro. Showing how long.
We know how long he been putting in work. We watched Kanye West grow up, bro.
Yeah.
Not grow up.
I'm just saying the STEM. Well, let's go back to the STEM player. So the STEM player within itself, I fuck with the STEM player off of the strength of.
I mean, it's a STEM player. There's STEM stuff.
Well, see, let's be honest and be realistic.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all saying I'm pretty sure it's another device or app or something that does that. Probably is. We don't know what it is.
What, that mixes... Are you talking about that mixes the music and shit like how the STEM
It's not even about mixing it. You feel me? What stems are is basically like when you record music, you feel me? First, if an engineer sends you a beat, like right now, if you download a beat or you get a beat, it's going to be, on music, it's going to be one line. It's going to have everything. It's going to have the drums. It's going to have the horns. It's going to have the, ooh, yes, the fucking, all of that shit is going to be on one ass line if you just get an instrumental.
Okay.
If you get a beat from an engineer, it's going to have the stems. It's going to have the sample they use. It's going to have the bass. It's going to have the snares. It's going to have the drums.
Are you talking about how Fruity Loops is set up, kind of? Okay.
And he's going to have everything separated to where you have the stems of the recording, and also you'll have the audio. You'll have my verse of rapping. You'll have my dubs. You'll have my ad-libs. You'll have the second verse. You'll have the hook. You'll have everything separate or separate lines. That's what stems are. So what he's doing is you're getting something to where you can go in and edit like, I just want to hear the beat. Take all the words out. it's not like back in the day where like you even when you would take your headphones out a little bit and you could hear like people when they were made instrumental, they would do that and give you that instrumental where like this ain't just a beat. I can hear the words a little bit. The words aren't taken out, they're just turned down. The stem pack lets you take them out. The stem pack lets you take this part of the beat out. It lets you repeat the hook. It lets you put it in reverse. It lets you play just the sample. Like motherfucking like when he motherfucking what's his super fucking famous song, the motherfucking
Stronger?
any of fucking songs of Kanye.
Stronger went diamond. Stronger went diamond, just like
exactly. Any of them songs with a sample in it, that is not Kanye West. That's somebody else's song. You can do that. Work it, work it, work it, work it, work it hard. You can do whatever you want. Just playing with it. Just doing whatever you want. Getting busy on some DJ Hero type shit. But what's so crazy about it is, again, streaming. You gotta look at that. Why is niggas not going diamond like they used to? 50 Cent went diamond. Granted, it was great music, but we're gonna sit here and say that niggas wasn't fucking with Drake and Kanye and possibly Lil Baby, Lil Durk.
Bro, if Juice WRLD can
now.
go diamond, if Juice WRLD can go diamond, then
when he go diamond?
He just went diamond. Lucid Dreams went diamond.
If that's the case, then Uzi probably
10 million sold?
Yes, sir. I literally just read it like the other day.
Well, how many? It's like, what is it? It's
But
like I think
Lucid
it's
Dreams-
One stream is,
Lucid
bro, one
Dreams
album
was-
was 1,000 streams.
Bro, Lucid Dreams has been out for so fucking long, bro.
But even down to that, bro, I haven't heard like, so has Drake and them, do niggas be going diamonds too? Because I mean, like, what makes me mad is first week sales. Things like this. Like, you'll have Gunna and The Weeknd fighting over #1 week streams, but
That's
I think,
crazy.
was they over 200? I think it was like 150 a piece or something.
That's a lot for Gunna, though, but I feel like that's a little low for The Weeknd.
At the end of the day, they both should be in millions.
I mean,
That's
but
what I'm
streaming
saying.
is
Lil
different,
Wayne,
though.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Back in the day, Lil Wayne went platinum in his first week. Why is nobody doing that anymore? Because they changed
That's
the rules
hard.
and they changed the numbers.
The best
It's not
album
even about it
like
being hard. It's
700,000.
impossible. It's not hard. It's impossible because they changed it. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, because like some people are still going platinum. It just like it takes
Not in a
significant
week, like
longer,
it take
but
way
not in a week.
longer. And
Yeah.
even somebody like a Drake will drop an album and he's estimated to sell maybe
700,000.
500, 700. I
No,
ain't seen
like
nobody hit
Scorpion.
700 in the
That was
first album.
Scorpion.
Scorpion was good.
No, because
Who
so
hit 700 in the first week?
that was Drake. The second highest album streamed on Spotify of all time was the Carter 5, apparently, and then the one ahead of that was Drake's album.
Wow, Joe.
Clearly, I couldn't see. I don't know what I was doing. Sorry, The
Man,
Rock.
Apparently, there's 22 singles that have been certified diamond in the United States.
And period or recently?
Uh,
Singles, let's read them. What's up with those?
This is from Forbes and like.
Bro, I'm about to
2018.
Google it.
I just feel like the
but
streaming
it's
numbers have
basically
changed
like
so
some of the major records you would expect, like Carly Rae Jepsen, Call Me Maybe,
That song went diamond?
Eminem, and Rihanna, Love the Way You Lie, Eminem, Not Afraid, another Eminem. Lose
Those
Yourself.
are all before streaming times.
No, yeah, I mean they are, but
That bro,
But at the
Eminem
same
and
time-
Rihanna, Love the Way You Lie was before.
well, here's the thing. Though.
Spotify Apple Music might have been popping, but there were still albums out. when
Here's
that
the
was
thing, though.
happening.
For a song to come out before streaming times and then to still get streamed that much, it's like you didn't release at the height of your popularity. If you got released in like 2003,
I feel like those plays count though. You're not reading nothing that says this is the stuff that went diamond in 2022. You're saying you're reading a list of all the stuff that was able to like. What's the time frame on that? Because even the songs you listing is from 10 years ago. Love the Way You Lie came out when I was still I was 18 when that song came out.
Right, but streaming is not that much new. It's understood now. It's not like a vast difference from what they did.
God's Plan
with
is
sales.
diamond.
But even albums,
I knew
but
Drake had a diamond song.
that's new. But albums being sold in the store versus when we like. So I remember my ex told me she used to listen to Spotify a lot.
Lucid
I
Dreams.
didn't used to listen to Spotify.
Same.
I still had a CD player in my car when she was putting me on to Spotify.
Right.
She really fucked with Spotify heavy. This is before Apple Music was still on your computer. This is before Apple Music was what it is today. This is before Tidal was what it was. And Spotify was just something where you could just stream music. So there wasn't really this streaming war. Albums still dropped and they was in Best Buy.
Right.
So when Drake's album dropped, was it Views? Views was a CD.
Dude,
Scorpion was a CD,
But
nigga.
that
You
was-
could go to
but
Best Buy and buy
streaming-
that.
Even though
I mean, they all still
CDs,
Nigga, I bought Astro World.
Streaming was still
It's right there.
to measure. It
I
wasn't
literally
about
bought
album
Astro
sales.
World.
The primary goal is about streams, even though the disc still exists. Like 2014 at least. 2013, 2014. Streaming definitely has still been a thing. So there's been multiple albums. This is just more so not since its inception, but these are in their latter years of this being the new normal. After the shift of 360 deals is out of the way. You know what I mean? Where the new breakdown of how we get the money out of the artist has then been rediverted.
And they haven't. I think that again with the 1,000 streams for one album sold, I still feel like they ain't really tweaked that. And then also you got people who go in and just buy the actual album. Why doesn't that count as an album?
What I don't understand is why.
That was corrupted as well because artists could just buy their own record out of the store.
I mean, the streaming, you got streaming forms as
Actually,
well.
Drake and J. Cole did that.
Yeah,
him and Drake went together.
Out of the store.
But I don't think that. I mean, you can't buy a million. I don't mind if you buy 10,000. Buy 10, 15,000. Who gives a fuck? That ain't shit. You gotta get to hundreds of thousands and millions to really be doing anything astronomical for real. So you buy 5,000, 10,000 your albums. I'm not knocking you for that. Shit, but
alright, but then that made the whole thing about tours. Like you literally had to go in store, like Barnes and Noble, damn near with albums going into music stores to sell CDs. Let me get you out here and sign that bitch. That way you buy it. Like literally having to do shit like that.
Yeah, because I mean, you know what I'm saying. But I think that's always been because even if you watch the Wu-Tang documentary, you always had to go on tour and build exposure for your album and shit like that.
Music stores no more. There's no music stores to go to.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like now, like you said, even in its inception, they was both playing, but now it's completely gone. It ain't completely gone, but I mean, even down to that, if you sign a record deal, you feel me? They're going to act like you got to pay a whole bunch for distribution. But, bro, what distribution? You're not printing any albums out. You're not sending them to Best Buy. You're not doing any of this shit. So why are y'all acting like it's so expensive? My nigga made the beat and I rapped on it. Right. I got it mixed and mastered and I can fucking upload it to motherfucking the streaming platform. Right. So what is it that is so expensive as far as distribution? And they still finding ways to fuck niggas, bro.
Yeah, it's advertising and they try to say about placement. But the main thing is now, the equalizer is TikTok, where you can get the streams once you're already
on TikTok.
Bigger, you get your views up. Now you're already banking with the money. That's how you get those independent players. If you actually know about your buzz and what you're doing, and have the platform set up, and once the streams come in, you can monetize off of it versus having somebody else manage it for you.
See, and them TikTok songs, they be busting off of like 5 seconds of the song, and like that one part of the song is sweet. You hear the rest of the song, it's like this whole song is ass.
Every time to rehearse that shit,
man.
Bro, that's what happened with Folio and them niggas.
That's what happened with Bustin', all that shit.
And then they playing it at games now. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So now they got everything going. Yep.
Well,
man,
I like the stem player just to wrap this up. I like the stem player because I used to play DJ Hero a lot. I fuck with,
fucking
you know what I'm saying, being able to switch over with the songs and shit.
DJ Hero.
DJ Hero was sweet, bro. Guitar Hero was sweet.
Nah, it actually
bro.
was pretty
they need to bring that shit back.
No, see, that's another thing. All this licensing and shit has fucked up them being able to put out a new one. That's why they haven't done it, because it's kind of like...
They're like, who the fuck owns the song?
Yeah, but it's like, because if you do it now, like before you could get the licensing and put it on a disc and then put the game out, but now with updates and shit, like that's what fucks up a lot of games. That's why, like, for the longest, I don't know if y'all remember, you couldn't play Marvel vs. Capcom 3 for the longest because of the agreement deal between Marvel and Capcom. Like, it had expired. God. So they legally had to remove it from
the store. That happened. Remember when we was working at fucking Spectrum and then the Roku membership ended? Yeah. You couldn't get fucking Spectrum on the damn Roku? Nigga, we literally dealt with that shit at work. But that's how contracts work, though. Niggas will be stingy as fuck about their money until they get what they feel like they're
bro, I'm not agreeing.
Oh, God, they're like, nah.
No, not agreeing.
Nah,
but
nope, either.
The stem pack, I fuck with it because, like I said, I used to play DJ Hero. I like to be able to...
It's a stem player.
Stem player, whatever.
Stem cell.
God, it is stem cell research.
Stem player, whatever it is. Stem cell player research.
Honestly, all this just stemmed from Kanye West in the first place.
I like it because, like you said, not only are y'all mentioning saying that there's probably a whole bunch of apps and players that can do this, but the fact that the first one that's really up on our radar got the name of Kanye West on it. That's first and foremost.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm not knocking, bro. Like, for, you know what I'm saying, you get one life, he doing his thing, bro. Do your thing, cook. 2, I think that even with, like we said, with streaming and the way that people are accessing music and shit, for him to find a way to do like the Nipsey Hussle, hey, I'm going to print my own albums out, I'm going to sell them for $100 a piece. You feel me? Or, you know what I'm saying, I'm putting my album on a flash drive, or I'm doing it on a cassette. You gotta buy it directly from me. These are all different ways that people as artists try to do direct to consumer to make sure that they get the most bang for their buck for the project that they created. So I'm not knocking him for doing that. But with doing that, he added something and gave something to people instead of just saying, like, let me find a way to get the most money from my product. He's giving us a whole player and allows you to do something really, really cool. If you are somebody who like to listen to music and you like to play around with it, again, just like with Mario Maker, like we said. Super Mario Maker, I like to play games, but if you're somebody who likes to go in and maybe in the future, you may be in the field of designing video games. Literally, that's what Mario Maker is. It ain't nothing but the code of video games. Hey, design a board. This is where the platform going to be. Put this enemy here. Put this thing here. Give a power up here. You're literally playing a game, but you're building the building blocks in your life to learn how to create video games and create boards and shit. So not only are you playing boards and playing other people's boards, but you're creating your own boards for other people to play and building in your careers. You come to the fucking place and they're like, well, shit, I've been making boards on Mario Maker since I was fucking 13. They like, bro, this nigga's the coldest designer we got. Because this nigga been doing this shit for fun for years. So you got somebody like this who's adding something. You might have a young nigga that just be playing around with this shit. He become the coldest motherfucking producer in the world because he know how to play with STEM. That's ain't nothing. Niggas who be rocking parties on that little thing, that little boom, that's all that shit is. That's all that is. That ain't nothing but a bunch of stems routed to a bunch of different numbers, and the nigga is rocking some shit out. It's just newer technology. You feel me? So he's letting you do that with every song you've ever wanted to listen to. And in addition to that, he's finding a clever way to give you his new album. Buy my new album directly from me. Get it here. Also, get this new thing that you can play around. And not only you may recreationally, you may do some sweet shit with it, but this is a new way for you to experience music. Like, this ain't me just trying to get $200. Like, this is a new way to experience and make music. Like, and listen to music. Like, every song you put in here, you may fuck around and be like, oh, you hear somebody else playing a song. Normally, you're like, bro, I don't listen to the song like that. I'll be playing it on my little stem player, bro. My shit I'll be killing that shit on my stem player, bro. You playing that shit for somebody else, they like, oh, you're a dog, you know? Yeah. So I fuck with it.
All right. So we've been going for about an hour, so I guess we can probably get about 2 more solid topics in.
Let's just wrap them all up. We just in anime now.
Or, well, I mean, the only thing subject to video game stuff. There's the whole G4 TV thing versus IGN, and then we can wrap it up with the worst enemies in video games.
Well, let's talk about the games we fucking with. Sifu,
Horizon, and Elden Ring.
Okay, we could have just went. We ain't have
to Pokemon Arceus. We could have just said,
my bad. Spoiler.
Okay, you gonna say them too. Spoiler alert. Okay, cool.
Damn.
So,
all right,
first game.
Let's start off with Sifu, the best ass whooping simulator of all time.
Best ass whooping simulator.
Yeah, Sifu going crazy right now. It builds on the systems that they built in Absolver. Personally, I didn't fuck with Absolver all that much just because it felt a little bit messy. Yeah, it was weird to me. But Sifu, I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with the way you kind of just jump into it. The combat feels really solid and good, and the different mechanics that you get that are all built into it. Like, I feel like they made a really solid basis to it, and the whole thing of like creativity behind aging to kind of decide how you can keep coming back to life. It's cool. He got baby lungs.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
But
damn, baby lungs.
No,
I'm fucking with Sifu, especially for it only being like a $40 game. Like the amount of replayability that you get out of it.
The $40 highlight was definitely nice. It definitely deserves the 9 out of 10 that it's earned. Yeah, I wish that they would have had. I understand it was $40, like you said, and it feels like this was not really a huge, ambitious AAA game, and that's why I like the fact that it was so sweet. That's why I say all of that for the criticism I'm gonna give. The enemy differentiation, I had this problem with God of War as well. I hated that every boss was that big guy with the what's it called?
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want some enemy differentiation and shit. I like to see.
Sifu reminds me of Fury. Did you play Fury?
I didn't play it, but I did see it.
I guess it reminds me of Fury in terms of the difficulty and the boss variety, but that's about it. When I think about it, like it's not. You get way more enemies in Sifu, but in Fury it's just kind of like a boss rush game, and each boss has different mechanics.
So not Nick Fury.
Not Nick Fury.
Got it.
Yeah, but like,
rest in peace.
I don't know. I wish that the regular enemies would have had a little bit of more
Right.
You know.
Yeah, because you do see that same every female character you fight got that same.
It was all the same
like
girls.
2 ups
it was
and then a down low.
Yeah, the tall chick. It was the same tall chick.
She was tall as fuck.
All the fat niggas had the same moves.
Yeah.
I did like that they mixed in and had like a buff dude that grabbed and also mixed. I liked it when they got into those mixes. I would have liked to see more enemy differentiation, but also I do understand it. It seems like that may have been a studio that wasn't working with the whole world. It wasn't
They only
AAA.
like 3 or 4 enemy types for real.
But it wasn't a AAA super studio. Like from what they did do,
I'm fine with that though.
Like
The-
if
what they
Horizon
did
was
do-
like that, oh, people
nah,
would be fucking
but
fierce.
no, like let's stay on sequel. Like my bad. Like,
No, that's what I'm saying.
But like, yeah, but like what they did do, the colors, like, I mean, the board, like when you go up and you're about to fight, like the waterfall that you climb over and go in that waterfall and you go up and you
All
fight
the
old
shortcuts
girl,
and shit, too.
beautiful. That little middle part where you're inside of the like darkened circle and it's like a light on you and all the people are coming at you, like, it does some things very, very great. Even the side scrolling, like, beat 'em up, it's kind of like the raid where they was fighting that hallway and you just beating everybody's ass type shit. That's not like, that shit was hot. So they did a lot of things really, really good. And like, the animation is superb. The reactions of like when you hit the niggas, all of that shit is top tier. So that enemy differentiation was the only like negative I had because it wasn't a lot of people, but even the bosses were super sweet. Seafood definitely a 9. Fuck with it, super duper heavy. Fucking Horizon Zero Dawn's dropped, and that shit was super sweet. Shout out to Aloy. Don't want to sound racist or nothing, but she's just really pasty. Like she is so pasty. Like, damn, maybe I should have just left that. But like, damn, like shit. I wish she would have been Native American or something like that. But I guess I'm hating. I don't know. Like, because I guess that the doctor that created her, she's a white chick, so she's a clone of her. But like, it's just like, but then also Aloy, you feel me? She's just really pushy and mean to everybody, bro. Like, she mean to all the people she meet. So it'll be like, goddamn, I need to get this bitch a little bit more personality. But I do fuck with the game. It's gorgeous as fuck. I haven't gotten super far yet. I do like that. It's just they really take their time to flesh out their universe. They give you a lot of dialogue choices to talk to people. It was even one nigga that he was like, my story kind of long. You sure you want to hear it?
Oh, man.
And I literally was like, fuck it, let's hear it. And then he told it, and then as he was telling it, it would stop after every part, and she would just had a choice, like, all right, I'm cool for now. But I'm like, bro, I'll just go ahead. And the craziest part is if I wouldn't have heard his story, he literally dies the next scene. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I was gonna like not even let me hear bro's story. He was just gonna get shot like the next scene, bro.
So did you even get to finish the side mission, or was that just it?
Bro, no, like it's a main mission. I'm meeting the dude. He basically, so he's the cousin of the Sun King. That's another thing about this game that pisses me off. And I kind of understand at the same time. All the niggas is constantly hitting on you. Like I'm just trying to play this game, and all these niggas is trying to fuck me. Like the dude with the mohawk, he'd be like, yeah, so I mean, you need a companion with you to go with you. She'd be like, for real, it's just solo save the world mission. He like, I can come help you out though. Like your ribs is broken, bro. I don't need your help. Then the Sun King was like, hey, before you go, girl, like, what's up with us though? Like she like, and they give you the choice, like, nigga, not. What are you talking about? Nigga, not right now. Nigga, I'm like, why I gotta choose how to turn this nigga down? Y'all made me uncomfortable. Like I'll be feeling mad uncomfortable because they give you the choice on like you can give like a nice like, well maybe later, or like you can be mean like, nigga, fuck you. I'm not fucking you, or you can be like kind of like in the middle like whatever. And it just be like, bruh. I had to tell the nigga, like, bro, I'm trying to save the world right now. Like, you talking about us, and it's just not really the time right now. Like, niggas really be trying to hit on you. That's the first thing to just be like, I'm like, but I guess maybe they're trying to give you the parallel. Like, for one, Aloy was the first female protagonist in a long time, I feel like, unless you can correct me, from the Samus Arans, or how you fucking say her name, and the Lara Crofts. We didn't have female protagonists for a long time. So I feel like Aloy was that first one. Guerrilla Games was like, let's make us a bad bitch. It's not overly sexualized. And let's make us a cute girl who's sweet and strong to be that protagonist. And she was the first one putting on for that. And now we are getting more games with those female protagonists and shit like that. Exactly. You feel me? We didn't know shits like that. And even, before, but... We're getting those. You are right with that, with boosting her up and shit in the
Ellie. A lot of the female protagonists are like they just let you pick a gender. And it just
No,
switches between
Cyberpunk,
the
you can just literally be a girl at the gate.
Yeah, and there's always been those games, and I'm talking about like we're making a linear game with a linear story, and the character we chose for you to be is going to be a female.
Yep.
That wasn't always so well received because most people that play games were thought to be niggas.
Yeah.
Horizon was like, niggas ain't the only ones that play games. Make a strong girl whose titties is not all out everywhere.
I kind of miss
who
that.
can
I want to be a sexy bad bitch. I'm like, I get that some women are depressed about their body,
Cyberpunk.
but what if I want to be a sexy bad bitch
You
with
can
my
make a
titties
sexy
out?
bad bitch with your titties on Cyberpunk.
you can be a sexy bad bitch with your titties out. You can go play.
But no,
Cyberpunk.
what I'm saying is, as a
You can play
character.
near automata or anything like that.
You can play Cyberpunk. You can literally have your titties out.
I'm just trying to talk about the
And you
point
got
that
a
we
dick
are
if you
on.
want to.
You can have your titties out if
crazy.
you want to. You can be motherfucking Bayonetta and
Oh, I
have
love
niggas
Bayonetta.
pass out and be butt naked every time you want to. You feel me? But they were
She did
trying
pass
to
it.
offer
Right? Like, bitch, you just have an organ. What are you doing?
that
We're
one
fighting right
Bayonetta.
now.
The boss
No.
when he beat your ass after he do his special on you, he literally just smoke a cigarette like he got done fucking you. He's butt naked laying down. But fucking all I'm saying is like Aloy they was trying to add that duality to it. They was trying to add a female protagonist that wasn't overly sexualized, who was strong, who was sweet. She was the first one of that. I do fuck with that as far as how she was doing. They were doing that and shit, but damn, I made me forget my damn point. But I think she was the first of her kind, and I do fuck with that. She is sweet, but it makes me feel weird because maybe when they were making her, they were like, girls do play games. Let's fully go into that.
Yeah.
Like dudes hit on girls. You feel me? So
Yeah.
when
I
you're
mean,
dealing
if you
with
see
the
Aloy, you gonna want to hit on her.
when you're dealing with the male characters,
Especially
they
if
ask
she's
certain.
like the only one.
Yeah, no, it's bitches in the game.
I mean, I know there's bitches in the
She
game,
fine as
but
fuck,
I mean, like,
and she can fight.
come on, she's like the bitch.
Yeah, bro, the king.
She's that
The,
bitch.
the woman.
The
Like,
king do want her. The king do want
There's
her. but-
those bitches, and then there's that bitch.
Yeah, that's a
It
bad
was
bitch.
Those bitches.
And I feel like they are
that
trying to
woman.
point that as like, you know what I'm saying, if you're a female who wants to play games, girls play games as well. Let's give a female protagonist so girls can play as her. Also, you're a girl. Niggas is gonna holler at you, you feel me? You can choose how you feel to talk to these niggas and blah blah blah. It just makes me feel weird as a nigga. Cause I'm like, bro, I'm still a nigga playing this shit and this nigga is clearly hitting on me and I gotta figure out how to tell this nigga I ain't fucking with him. Like, but I don't wanna be super mean because what if the king don't wanna help me in the last fight?
Yep.
Like it's
We'll
hard
be
as fuck.
fucked.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So Horizon is sweet. And then what was the last game we had?
We also had Elden Ring and Pokemon.
Well, Elden Ring we can be super duper short. Elden Ring is super duper sweet. It finally just dropped. It's only been out for less than 24 hours. We haven't played it for that much. It is lit though. Graphics is great. I picked me a spellcaster. I'm definitely a glass cannon because I think on the horse is hitting me one time and I die every trick. Who'd you make about it?
I made a samurai. The samurai has been great so far. Actually, a lot of people chose samurai. Marlon chose the samurai. I think Mari chose the samurai. Keith
Warren
chose
said
the
he was
samurai
going
too.
Vagabond. He picked Samurai?
I don't know. Because I was talking to Javon and Keith about it, so that's what I thought they said. But nah, I know Keith picked samurai, I picked samurai, Marlon picked samurai. And I've been fucking with it just because like I wanted the katana in the first place, and then it almost feels like I'm kind of playing Sekiro / Neo again, to which I think I'm really enjoying that in the first place.
Nice.
But what's crazy is like just seeing like, so I know when I started the game, and I was trying to like follow the pathway, thinking like, okay, you know, I guess I probably should get a little bit through here before start going to see other shit because I don't want to get the fuck beat out of me like that golden horse dude. But then I was talking like Marlon and Keith and Javon, and they just went completely other directions to where they found other like starting dungeons and shit just like early.
You're not supposed to fight that nigga off the dribble.
Yeah, no, I skipped right past him just because I'm like, all right, let me go and then come back to him. But apparently, like, you know, there's other dungeons and shit. That
You talking
you
about
can do
before they even came up?
Yeah, before you even come up, like when you first after you know that first boss that you're supposed to die on, when you come back to life in that area, in that cave, there's a little section over there that you can jump off a cliff. And then
Oh, I did
forward.
that. I did that.
Yeah, I didn't do that at first.
I was sorry at myself because I jumped up the cliff and I was like, well, damn, I'm going the way I'm supposed to go. I can't even fucking go back. But then you don't miss much. You go all around and then it's right there and then you go through the door.
Exactly.
I like how it hits you with that Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, that was amazing. They got that opening point.
You
down.
walk out that door and it's like, all right, nigga, it's real. Because in that first part, before you get killed by that first boss, you running through and ain't nobody through there. You like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you trying to find shit to pick up, ain't nothing to pick up.
Yeah, that shit was
Ain't
beautiful.
nothing around. You just,
Bro, you just
that first nigga come out, you like, all right, well, fuck you then, bitch. And he beat your ass. Oh. And then you just
you
dead.
sound like the hit effects in Tekken.
But then you fucking come out of that shit. You fucking come out of that shit.
soundboard.
Well, you know I got my. Oh, right.
This sound effects was gold.
Yeah, bro. You know, I'm bro.
Nah, you knew you was whooping
Namco and
Kimetsu's ass
Bandai
when
need
you
to
did
fucking
that.
hit me up.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So fucking that shit was sweet as fuck. That after you came out of that, you did all them dungeons, you fought the little
Yeah,
niggas and shit.
they give you that nice
you open
opening.
that door and it's just like nigga.
You see that giant ass glowing tree right
and
there.
that nigga is just and that nigga on the horse is just like
bored, just like man, where these
and
niggas
you
at?
didn't see him any Elden Ring shit you done seen. You done seen niggas fighting him. See like oh this bitch ass nigga right here out the gate. So I love it. I'm ready for it.
Man, look.
And what's our what was the last game? Tell us about this Pokemon, Keys. Tell us about this Pokemans, bro.
Well, I mean, give us someone because there's two people who don't play Pokemon.
I ain't played Pokemon since probably.
If we're talking about
Red
Pokemon
Gold.
Arceus, let me tell you, it's like Monster Hunter meets Pokemon. Literally, like as far as the it's a super cool open world concept, but it's straight so far away from the traditional Pokemon games that it's really interesting. Like you're in this big, you got this big vast like land, and there's like different sections of it that you can go to where you get different Pokemon. There's like different tundras, like you have an Arctic one, and you'll have like a hot one, or you'll have like a kind of like a
how do you
grassy
travel
nose.
between them? You still go for Pokemon that can like fly and swim?
Yes, you do, but you have to unlock them after certain. Like there's special ones that you unlock that you can just call on. But like for the most part, until you unlock those, you're fucking walking. Like you're traversing through there. Like you're really in the mud.
You
like
still
you
get a
know
bike?
what I mean? No.
So
No, it's not like the old Pokemon games at all. It's literally like Breath of the Wild, and it's like
Third person over the shoulder?
Yeah.
Yes,
I was
it's like
watching Martin
Breath of the
play
Wild.
it,
It's literally like Breath of the Wild plus
You said, when you
what the
said
fuck the other game? That
Monster Hunter.
Yes.
So
Monster Hunter.
So like when you're out trying to catch Pokemon, right? You have, like on Monster Hunter, you have like the trap system, and you can like do things to distract the monsters so you can get them to turn around and like shit like that. That's how that's how the wild Pokemon are.
Kind of like how
yes, food. You can throw berries at the Pokemon. You can throw smoke monsters to stealth yourself so you can run, so you can get closer to them and catch them.
Kind of like Pokemon on the what was that shit we was playing on the phone for a minute?
Pokemon Go.
It wasn't Pokemon Go instead of fighting them so much more like.
No, you fight them because if they see you, they're going to fight you. And like while you're trying to catch them, if they spot you, they will attack you. And if you pass out, you're dead, and you have to start back over.
As a person, they'll attack you as a person.
Yes.
They'll attack your human body.
Yes.
No, that's what's crazy.
That's cool.
I was watching Marlon
That's
playing
so cool.
it.
And then they
It's
have
like the Pokemon are actually like just in the open field, just like sitting there. You can see
Bro,
them,
that's
and
how
like,
it would be. That's sweet.
yeah, like in
That's
the middle
literally
of
how
the
Pokemon would be in
you
real
can
life.
Walk around and actually like
they're
smack the
wild
fuck out of you.
animals, and you're in the habitat.
Yeah.
Their habitat. I think that's really cool.
That part looks crazy.
And then they have special Pokemon that are called Alphas. So those Pokemon are like 3 times bigger than your normal Pokemon, right? So like in my game, for example, I got this Snorlax, right? We already know Snorlax is fucking huge, right?
Oh, so they're like a big ass one in a group of Pokemon because Pokemon
Yes.
like move like animals.
Yes, there's and they got red eyes and shit. It literally looks like the devil. It's terrifying. I'm like, bro, they are
So you
fucking
can have all
huge.
alpha Pokemon
in
your
my
team?
party right now. I have all alpha Pokemon, and they are gigantic.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
What you got? What you running? What's your
That's
team?
busted.
I got Snorlax.
Are they all male? Or they still do the male and female mating?
Well, some Pokemon the gender depends on some Pokemon's evolution, so they have to.
Something.
Nah, Pokemon.
No, I saw something where they had something with that canon where like people was really questioning how the genders in Pokemon.
But the
work.
genders really work because some Pokemon, like if they're girl, like there's one Pokemon called Salazzle. Like if it's a male won't evolve. Like only the female evolves, and there's lots of Pokemon like that. Like where only like the male will evolve into one thing, and then the female will evolve into a completely different Pokemon.
I love shit like that. That's so interesting. Like
it gives you a reason to go catch a male and a female. Like I'm trying to complete your
the
deck.
fact that the creators of Pokemon really went that in depth with something because they created their own ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? Their own they have characters with habitats that are like fire and ice on it. That shit is like really brilliant. They created animals that are not real animals and shit. In a sense, and I think that's epic as fuck that the Pokemon will actually attack you as a human because like, why the fuck would Pokemon only fight a Pokemon? You feel me? It's a big ass
it adds
a rhino, nigga. You over here fucking with a rhino? Get the fuck away from that rhino.
Yeah.
Or Rhydon. You feel me? Like you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck away from that shit. It's a big ass fucking like. animals. So that's actually pretty fucking lit. So
like literally, it's crazy.
And the males and females, like, because I know a lot, like with high level Pokemon fighting and shit, people like make their Pokemon for traits and shit like that, and for
like competitive. I was really into that in the last Pokemon. Nigga, I had literally the last Pokemon game, which was not the last.
We used to clone them. Now they actually made them
Shield
together
and Sword,
for stats and shit like that. Certain Pokemon can only inherit certain abilities if they was mated and shit like that. So
you have to mate them with another Pokemon that's in that egg group in order to breed it to have. That way you can breed that specific Pokemon that you're trying to make. That way you can breed it to have that move. Because it doesn't come like in that line, but it's in that move pool for that Pokemon. Mm-hmm. So you literally have to find a Pokemon that does not have it, or that has it, that's not that same Pokemon, then breed it with that Pokemon to make the baby.
Two Pokemon that ain't the same Pokemon can make a baby with each other? Mm-hmm. Like what?
Oh man, I don't do a lot of breeding like that.
It'll come out as one of the Pokemon though?
The one
that you're trying to.
No, the female determines that, or the male?
Yeah, this is a whole deep thing now, lore-wise. In Pokemon.
That's crazy as fuck. Like,
now they can crossbreed?
If a Pikachu fuck a fucking...
Charmander?
Yeah. How, is it going to be a Charchu?
No, it has to be, it at least has to be the same.
He was going crazy, but still, like, I'm like, again, how do you choose is it going to be a Pikachu or a Charmander, though? Like, how do you know? Is it because of the woman and the man? Like, what is the... How have they dictated this?
Honestly, truly, I don't really know too much about that way of breeding because I breed with a Ditto because it's literally the easiest way because you don't have to find another one of that same Pokemon. Like if you're trying to get one that has a hidden ability or something like that, then yeah, you would want to find that same Pokemon and then find another one like it. That way you can breed them. That way your baby can have that. But yeah, bro, that honestly about the egg moves, I don't really have my Pokemon don't have a lot of egg moves. I just kind of skip that part because I don't really know how to do it that much.
So it's third person over the shoulder. The Pokemon are out wild. They will attack you in the wild. So do you just cast your Pokemon out in the wild? You just run around?
No, like you actually throw the Pokeball. Like you actually.
Yeah, no, nigga, like here, bro. So this is literally. So I'm literally out, right, out and about.
I like that too. That top down is prehistoric. I'm not gonna lie. Like top down games, if you're doing it just for the sake of being top down, cool. But if you did top down back in that time, that's hard. It's
so you see how I'm running
out there, yeah.
Right, yeah. So you see when I crouch, you see,
the Ghastly pulled up on you?
Yeah. See, like I told you, like they will literally attack you. You can dodge and shit and try to avoid them, or if you really want to, you can throw on your Pokemon.
Oh, that's so fucking sweet. And you just pull your Pokemon out and he start hitting with that bitch ass nigga. Oh,
well, if he would stop disappearing,
yeah, that's.
So then you throw your Pokemon now.
And he's like, oh shit, you gotta.
So do you see how big he is? Because he's an alpha.
Who is he though?
That's Gudra. But
and so now he's not even attacking your nigga. So it's not real time strategy. It turns into turn based at this point.
It turns into turn based, yes, once you throw your Pokemon
that's
out.
Cool. That's cool.
But until you do, they will attack you until you fucking faint. If you don't get out of there, they will kill your ass, and you will lose. You'll drop items in. There's a penalty for like dying. Like you're just not gonna die for free. Like you know what I mean?
Right? You gotta go back and get your shit. What about your?
No, you can't even go back and get your shit. Other people, like other players, like in the game, if you're connected to the internet, they can pick up your bag, and then when they pick it up, you get it back, and then they get a reward for it.
What do they get from you?
It really just it's at random.
Okay, that's
like
tough.
I know one time.
That's tough. I like that.
I knew one time when I died. I had like a Thunderstone, a Firestone, just a whole bunch of evolutionary shit. I had some raspberries, which you definitely want to keep in that game because that makes the Pokemon easier to catch, and a bunch of smoke bombs, which I use to stealth myself when I'm trying to catch them. Lost like 10 of each.
I really like that aspect of it as well because it really gives you like when you're playing Pokemon, the whole aspect of it, like the part that makes you feel like a Pokemon trainer is that I'm catching my Pokemon, I'm meeting new Pokemon, all of that shit. But main aspect of the game is like, okay, yeah, I'm meeting this new Pokemon, but my Pokemon comes out and then becomes the star of the show. Yep. You as a Pokemon trainer were never really the star of the show in Pokemon games to where you were like you said, I'm dodging these attacks. Like, I gotta, get this shit. And then, like, my shit is really, my ass is on the line. Let me get my Pokemon out here to do Pokemon shit.
Right, because there's been times I'm trying to dump my Pokemon out and it's just, they're like, nah, you're dead.
I like that a lot.
They will fucking destroy you, bro. But yeah, like I said, like with the alphas and shit, like those Pokemon are fucking huge. Like you can get one like maybe like a middle evolution. Like say if you got a Charmander, you can find a Charmeleon that's 5 times bigger than the regular Charmeleon. So when that bitch evolves into Charizard, that nigga is gigantic.
I
Like
that.
the same thing. That's what I'm saying about my Snorlax. That Snorlax is fucking huge as fuck, bro. He's fucking terrifying.
I like
big,
that.
gigantic ass nigga, bro.
Shout out to that. I might have to now see. I might have to cop that because of that. Did you want to open some of your cards on stream real quick before we what's our last topic?
Actually, technically we got 2, but we've been going 4 minutes. So I'd say we can probably wrap it up.
What's
I
left?
never wrap it up.
Yeah, bro. What's left?
We got G4 come back versus IGN, and then worst video game bosses. I mean, we've been going for like.
Let's
an
do
hour.
worst real quick.
Yeah,
Let's do
almost
that
an
real
hour,
quick, and
yeah.
then we'll do G4 because we can just do it real quick. I like G. I want to do that G4 though.
All right.
We might as well do G4 first and then wrap it up with the worst bosses.
Cool. All right. So Kavada's your
All right.
topic. Let's let you lead
G4
into it.
TV came back recently. They're an internet network right now, starting off. So they're on YouTube. They're on Twitch. They've only been back like 2-3 months.
I didn't even know they were back until y'all started talking about it,
they just
bro.
came back, so they still building up.
And they're on a YouTube channel, so
yeah.
I
haven't
peeped, I
lost
wouldn't
a step.
subscribe. I wouldn't subscribe after y'all said something about it because I fuck with G4.
I
Yeah,
feel
they
like
haven't
they should
lost
at
a
least
step. They still-
Patreon themselves. or
They still
something
funny as
possible.
fuck. They still got their comedic timing on point. They still got their video game skits going.
It's like if Kavadas worked there.
Basically, they got the Black Hokage on there. They also have Xavier Woods from WWE on there. They
They don't
hired
have
some new
SSJ?
personalities. Nah,
Fuck that nigga, bro.
SSJ 9000.
Yeah, bro, that nigga.
I mean, he's not really. He's more anime parody. Than
Bro, that nigga is hilarious.
He
He'll
is.
make a whole rap song about how shitty you are.
Yeah. Then they got Adam Sessler and Kevin Pereira back. They got X playing Attack of the Show, and they do like regular like video game live streams. Or,
I
like,
wish they
live
had that
streams of the
Chico game back from G4 TV, bro. Like,
show.
I forget what the name
Are there
is.
cheat codes in game still?
Not really.
No, but that show is so cool,
They still
though.
give guides and stuff on like like where like don't miss out on this weapon here, fight this boss.
Oh,
this way.
absolutely. That would be cool. I like that. I mean,
It's already
coming.
better than IGN, if you ask me, because IGN is
That's the
really
same-
dry.
That's the
like,
same
they're-
thing I said to G.
it's
Like
like-
IGN just doesn't have any personality. It's like name one person in IGN.
Bro, you remember, like, you ever go to Thanksgiving, right? And you go to cut a piece of turkey and it just kind of crumble in the
oh
sawdust.
my gosh, shut your ass
That's
up.
literally-
a piece of Thanksgiving turkey.
That's literally IGN.
He
bro.
called them turkey.
I'm just saying, bro, but you know what I'm talking about, though. Like, you go to cut a piece of that turkey and it starts to crumble at the bottom because that shit's so fucking dry.
I
You
think
know
I
what I'm
can
talking
appreciate
about.
IGN possibly because I only take in IGN in very, very short spurts. Like,
But
They're
then
cool
you
for
just...
like reviews.
yeah,
Yeah, but-
very, very, and not, it's very seldom.
Like,
It'll
usually if I
be
just
like
look at
once
last-minute
every
review.
couple, like 4 months or something. I was like, I'm not doing shit. I don't want to watch normal podcasts. Let me hear some video game stuff. IGN. And just watch a couple of things. But it's never like, I'm watching it all the time type shit. But I do understand where you're coming from as far as like there's not really faces at IGN. Even when I do watch a review, it'll come off like in like how other people have said, like especially with AAA games, they don't seem to really be giving a very deep perspective. It's just like, oh yeah, it's a great shooter, what you're used to,
Yeah.
7 out of 10.
Their reviews are really just like
Bland.
straightforward and like
Yeah, like dry, like turkey.
And I feel like the reason why we tolerate them, or at least I tolerate them, because there's not really anything else. Like even when I'm watching something like Outside Xbox or Outside Extra or something like that, or like Watch Mojo or something, those are just top 10s. Like it's not informative, it's more reminiscent. Like top 10 enemies that was just fucking ugly as fuck. And I'm just like, 7 of those games that I played, like that nigga was ugly as fuck. And then
Yeah.
3 of them I didn't play, but I heard of it. And like now I'm getting like this nostalgic sense of I played the game without having to play it. And it's kind of like that. But it's not really a, game information to where G4 was and what it's attempting to be now. But I do, that guy that we just stumbled upon, I don't know who he was or why we stumbled upon him, but his point is I can't not be objective with it and kind of validate it where, like he said, like they're doing something that pretty much, now that we're on YouTube, even though we haven't gone down that rabbit hole to find out what video game company, like video game shows or channels there are, I'm sure that there are some, like the Black Hokage. You feel me? Like there
I've
are
never heard of
channels. What?
The Black Hokage?
He's a guy that like Kavada said, they were literally doing a casting call, like, hey, if you're an internet personality and you like video games and shit, we're bringing G4 TV back. Send us in a fucking audition, and we choose the people to be a part of our team. So it's people out there, but I mean, it's not as prevalent. There's not a lot of choices. It's not like music or anything like that where there's 20,000 channels of video game content, but there is plenty of places to see like League of Legends tournaments and Mortal Kombat tournaments and video game top 10s and shit. So there's a lot of video game TV shows versus back in the day when we was watching TV. You had Cartoon Network for cartoons. You had Disney Channel and shit like that. Comedy Central was funny. There wasn't, but to be on G4 and this is a TV show that's dedicated to video games, that wasn't a thing.
It was like unheard of. Yeah.
It was crazy as fuck to be watching TV
and it was on cable
about games.
Right, yeah.
But now today you can watch plenty of shit about games. And G4, what they're doing, I won't not gonna say it's not funny, but it's like Marte could come over my house and sit down and play me any video on YouTube that I haven't seen, and it would probably be equal as funny.
Marte's pretty funny though.
He knows a lot of shit on YouTube as well. He always knows new shit. He showed me some guy named Suction Cup, man. This nigga was climbing up a fucking wall with suction cups. And the dude was like, get off my building with your suction. He's like, I'm such a cup, man. Fuck you, whatever. The dude came out. He was like, I'll kick your ass. He jumps out with plungers on the wall. He's like, don't jump out with no plungers. You're going to fucking kill yourself. I'm such a cup, man. I do this. He's like, I'm going to come out there and beat your ass. He's like, you're going to kill yourself. Nigga jumps out there, tries to such a cup, fucking falls off, dies. It's a 20-minute video like this. So Marte will find shit on YouTube. And I think that's what the guy's point was. It's like, YouTube is vast.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna find, if you looking for video game content, you can find it now. It's not like back in the day where you couldn't find anything about video games and G4 was your one-stop shop. Now, there's a million places to see it. But to only be in direct comparison to IGN, where they've probably had a monopoly on it for a long-ass time, I think that their only really known competition will be Game Informer. You feel me? You don't got that many places that's like got that like nostalgic, like, to your childhood, like Game Informer, IGN, GameStop, you know what I'm saying? Like even EB Games, you feel me? Some shit like
EB
that.
Games
Like,
is just games, though.
Exactly, but you only that's what I'm saying. It's only certain things like I can't name like again Watch Mojo. Like if you hear even the Watch Mojo music, you could be somewhere and here's the Watch Mojo voice or the Watch Mojo music. I'm like, you watch this motherfucker Watch Mojo. You feel me? Like there's not many juggernauts in the video game spectrum.
Bro.
But you got Game Informer, IGN, and you had G4. And G4 is just coming back, and IGN might have just been sitting there like, we the only motherfucking on the internet. Where the fuck Game Informer at?
Yeah.
Game Informer, like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So we need, and that's why we created this. We wanted to give something to give a little bit more information, at least one additional avenue to information of anime and video games. You know what I'm saying? So I think that maybe IGN's just been sitting on that for a while of being like, we are this only place. And like how you said, the journalistic aspect of it of like, and that's, I have to do more research to see if their journalists are more journalists or video game players, because I don't know. But I do think that if you're going to be in a space as renowned as IGN, you better know your fucking shit when it comes to fucking video games.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but it's not like G4 was never on TV, though. Like, they don't know what they're doing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, we're talking about, because I was making a different point. Kavadis was saying he also feels like,
really fuck with video games.
He feels like IGN is...
They just feel like they're this... Like, you feel like you like your job as a journalist. You just feel like it happens to be about video games.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you're doing it more for the journal part.
And like how you said, it's dry. Like, it's a dry-ass Thanksgiving turkey. Like, it doesn't really feel...
Like,
personable. Like IGN is that's what I'm saying. It's a juggernaut. IGN is a video game juggernaut. They should have some Adam Sesslers and some Morgan Webbs and some people that are going to motherfucking the E3s and the Tokyo Game Shows and the shit like that. And they should, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I won't say they should, but with G4 coming back, if G4 can really get some funding and really be some shit, I can imagine that. I mean, it's not saying that two companies can't coexist, but I would like to see. Kavadis made a good point. I would like to see more from IGN for as big as they are, and I want to see G4 now that they're back. I would love to see them do better because I love them. So
I guess we'll just have to give it some time. You ready to hit the last topic? The worst video game enemies.
Yeah, we can do bosses too. We can keep this too.
I mean,
short.
just whatever
Bosses
you
and
got.
enemies,
Like,
just
bosses
and enemies can just they can be.
I always hear people say Alma for Ninja Gaiden, but like that was never a problem for me. What I fucking hate.
You beat Alma and Ninja Gaiden. How quick did you beat her? Talk to me.
I beat it quick enough to where it didn't like drive me up a wall. Like I had more trouble with bosses in Sekiro than I did with like Alma and Ninja Gaiden. I don't know. Like not
Alma
even trying to
was a
flex. Like
straight
it
up-
just was. She wasn't that bad for me. Like it. I just never really ran into it. And
She
everybody's
was
like, "Oh,
a
I'm getting my
straight up
ass whooped."
6-monther for me.
Oh,
She
I
was
definitely
one of
not
those-
on-
She was one of those bosses that you gotta stop playing the game and
And
grow
then
as a
pick it back
person.
up and later.
Like you gotta grow as a man.
Yo.
Like you know what I'm saying. Then you come back to the game and you play the game.
What actually stopped me wasn't even Alma in that game.
was it
It's-
that helicopter?
No, it's something really fucking stupid. So in that same building that you fight Alma in, you know when you go upstairs and there's a safe there and you have to put in a safe code from the journal? I couldn't figure that out because I'm thinking of it like an actual lock where you just turn the number and then turn it again. I didn't realize you had to turn it to the number, hit the X button, and then turn it to the next one.
Oh,
So I'm
my
thinking for the longest, like,
God.
okay, maybe I just have the wrong fucking code. Why isn't it working? And then I hit the X button one day and it's like, that's all you had to do? Because they don't actually tell you to submit the button. They
I'm
just,
mad you beat Alma easily, and then that's the problem.
I'm mad
that you
too.
had.
For real. For real.
I fucking hate them Cthulhu bastards in fucking Demon Souls, bro. Like, I feel like no matter how strong I get, they hit me with that green shit, I just fucking freeze up and fall on the ground, and then they just fucking eat your face and then just do a whole bunch of damage. I hate anybody who they got like a one-hit grab kill. Like, even them little red niggas, the Kappas, and Neo too. They like if you're fighting like the dark like demon worm, whatever it is, like the red one, the fucking Kappas be spinning and they get behind you. You can be almost kill them. Just get behind you, just stick their hand up your butt,
Oh,
and
God.
then just rip their hand out, and it's just like a one-hit kill. I'm like,
I mean,
bro, I'm at a level
if it-
290.
If someone started to hit up your butt and ripped it out, you probably would die too.
Probably, bro. Probably.
I also hate those berserk dudes from Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, after you get to the nobodies, I think they first show up in like Twilight Town. Like after you go back to it towards the end of the game, those nobody dudes where they have the giant berserk swords, and then
I knew
they
this. The
start
black
going-
dudes.
Bro,
with
them
the
niggas
horns.
are the worst. They
Yeah.
murdered me. Like,
I hate the birds because them niggas make themselves impenetrable for like a little minute.
Man.
So you can't really hit them for. I hate them.
All right, Keith, what you got?
Personally, Perfect Cell on Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 was beating the piss out of me
I don't heard a lot. About
every single motherfucking time I was fighting him.
He got the
And
blade
he
combos.
was grabbing he'll literally just grab you in the middle of your shit. Like literally you're like 2 milliseconds off from like getting Gohan's blast off or whatever, right? This nigga Cell just like, aha, you thought, bitch, get your ass over here. Nah, nigga. And the motherfucking Valkyrie, the Queen Valkyrie on fucking God of War, I still haven't beat her to this day.
I might have to come over your house and beat her for you. I remember when you came
You're already
to my
over
house and you beat you let me beat your Bayonetta for you.
I did let him beat my Bayonetta.
Well,
He was on the
Bayonetta
final
1 is pretty
boss.
hard.
He was on the very final boss.
This nigga GB in like 2 minutes, bro. I was so mad.
Never played the game before ever. Never
Literally
played
just
the
picked
game.
it up and just
I
beat
beat
the
that
fuck.
to Javon on Devil May Cry too. We was little kids, bro. He was at the end of Devil May Cry, and he was crying at this point. He's like, "This is cheating." I'm like, "Bro, let me see." I'm like, "Nigga, it's done." I turned into a demon. I ain't gonna lie. I did. He just turned up in the demon form. I was like, "Bro, he do this?" He just started throwing fireballs. He killed everybody. I was like, "Bro, how are you losing when he does this?" He was like, "He don't do that all the time." I was like, "Well, he did it this time." That nigga Dante was like, "Bro, hold up." Wow. He had fucking like 6 swings and just start. It's bro, Capcom is assholes. Devil May Cry games and Ninja Gaiden games have this thing right at the end of the game. They make you fight every boss you fall.
ridiculous.
They make you fight every boss. Every single one again. It's a
they're like,
gauntlet.
yeah, running back.
It's a gauntlet. Like, yeah, run that shit
Yeah.
back one more
You
time.
remember him from the beginning?
Nah,
Run
yeah.
that shit back with every
It's gonna be
boss.
easy.
You run that shit back with every
And they
boss.
just happen to be stronger as fuck now.
Stronger as fuck. In Devil May Cry, I think either 2 or 3, you had to fight. They were like in a blob, but they all blobbed together.
Yeah, like
So you went around in a circle and it was every boss blob. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, why am I fighting all of these niggas? Bro, this nigga Dante turned into full Sparta and just started shooting fireballs. and the game ended. I was like, man, this ain't even that hard.
The Valkyries on God of War, the last Valkyrie, she is a motherfucker.
I respect her because she got all of her
God.
sisters' powers, and I like me a good fight. Like, even when I was struggling with Lord Ishin and Sekiro, you feel me? Like,
Man.
the 3 phases in him
I had an
made
easier
me.
time with Lord Ishin.
I wanted to really stop, like, bro. Like, I was mad because I'm like, bro, I hate. It's bittersweet because when you play certain games, like, and you beat the first phase, and then you die to the second phase, and you start the game again, and they start you at second phase. I'm like, oh, I'm a bitch. I can beat this nigga all the way through. Start me back at the beginning. I'll beat this nigga's ass. You feel me? But with that nigga, I was like, bro, y'all gonna keep starting me all the way back at the beginning? Like, damn, bro. Like, this nigga, damn, bro. Like, you feel
Bro,
me?
good
So,
playing.
but when I finally beat that, I was like, no!
Yo, because technically he has
You
4
hoe ass
phases,
nigga,
and
bro.
they make you fight all 4 of them.
They do.
And then he
Man.
starts shooting lightning at the end as if it wasn't already bad enough.
Man,
They're like, oh,
but
you thought
see,
it was done?
I love
Nah.
Miyazaki because he said, bro, he was like, bro, my games is, you know, it's your fault that you trash, not mine.
Oh, no, that's cap.
Like, nah,
Playing-
because he
nah,
said, bro,
this
if
nigga
you
just beat my ass
patient,
in
if you
that
don't
game,
make
bro.
mistakes, you calm down, bro. Like, he was like, bro, when you fail in a From Software game, it's, you know, it's your fault. I got overzealous. I jumped here. Sekiro is literally a dance.
Yeah.
Sekiro is, then you better not step on that bitch's feet because you get fucked up. You gotta dance. No, it's your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn, my turn, your turn. Okay, good God. Okay, block that. Okay, okay. And you step out of line one time, that's your ass. That's your ass. You feel me? So it's about more. His games is like learn from your mistakes, calm the fuck down,
And win.
and win. That way, when you win, you like, let's go, bitch ass nigga. You ever fucking fuck with me, nigga? Who you think this is? Whose PlayStation is this? I bought this game, not you, bitch. You a disc, bitch. You a fucking disc, bitch, in my house.
Yeah.
Like, you digital. I bought you. You
That
feel
hype
me?
really gets you.
So, you know what I'm saying?
It's a really satisfying
It's
feeling.
been, that's why niggas in 2K be going ham like that, bro. Because 2K
Oh my
2K is the most
God.
stressful experience ever because the longer the quarters, the worse. Because everything you have done can be
turned.
toppled in
Yep.
30 seconds.
So you start missing shots and you get into a bad rhythm, and now the whole team is shooting bad.
Especially at
And
the
now
end
these
of,
niggas are
when it
coming
comes to the end of the
back.
game, that end of the game is at one point.
It's literally like watching
I
basketball.
lost 1 point. I lost by 1 point, nigga.
And I was up by 15.
I lost by 1 point, nigga.
Bro, you know how pissed off? Oh my God.
Bro, you be hot, nigga. You be hot. You be hot, bro.
Yeah, 2K is
You
a
have
game.
been playing the game for an
I broke the
hour.
controllers in 2K, no cap.
You was
I
playing
swear.
the game for an hour to lose. You played for an hour to lose, nigga. That shit is awful.
But that's what
That shit
Sekiro
is
be.
awful,
You be fighting
cuz.
the same boss for an hour and walk away mad because you ain't
But
get
at
the
least those defeats, they keep
Yeah.
happening. It's back to back to back. You get in there, you might fight for 3 minutes. Oh damn, get your ass beat. You might walk in there and get your ass knocked out in 30 seconds. You feel me? 2K, you have been playing this game for an hour.
For 20 minutes, bro. You're literally playing a game for
You've
20
been
minutes.
playing. You've been
Yeah.
playing this bitch. You done had ups and downs and all types of shit, and then they come down to the last 30 seconds.
And you got the shot and you
this
wide
nigga
open.
just miss. He just missed. You like, but why the fuck is you in the NBA? You broke ass nigga. I fucking hate this nigga. It make you really hate a nigga in real life,
Bro, 2K will break up a friendship group so fast, bro.
Bro, and
That's
you
why
will
we don't
stop
play
watching
2K
basketball,
anymore.
bro. Fuck
We
that
haven't
game,
played
bro.
2K in so long,
And
bro.
Yu-Gi-Oh be like that too, because I swear Yu-Gi-Oh only works the way it wants to be seen. Like,
Oh, yes. No, 100%.
2K, like, bro, you will have a nigga wide open for a 3. You'll go for that bitch. They'd be like, nope, you're gonna miss because you should have passed it because that's good basketball. Like, bro, what? I'm wide the fuck open. Let me hit this shit. Nope, you should have passed it.
Okay, this nigga Zero
2K
Take will
wants.
take a 97% contested shot against a nigga that's 3 times taller than him and get mad that he
We're
missed
not
the
talking about me
shot.
right now. We're not talking about me right now.
He's like, oh my God, what you want? My layup is at a 99. Why I can't
Why
make
I
that?
got a 98
You
layup,
just
bro,
shot
if I
on a
can't
nigga
make
that's
it?
7'2". That's why you missed,
Bro,
nigga.
dunk it. Dunk it.
This
This
game
nigga
got
Zero
so
5'9" trying to dunk on a nigga that's 7'3".
It's deleted.
I
It's
got the
deleted.
stats.
It's deleted. Fuck 2K. But
Alright, y'all ready to wrap up here? I think that's
I
all
never wrap up.
Well, except for Keith, because he liked the abortion clinic, apparently. But
what enemy did you say? You say one? I think that we got enough enemies, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I
his
said
enemy
mine
is
too.
Texas, because he can't go to the abortion clinic.
Oh my god.
Well, shit, man. Yeah, bro. We love
You
y'all,
gotta cut
man.
that. You
I
gotta
think
cut
that was a
You
motherfucking
got
great
that.
ass first episode. Hope that y'all motherfucking fucking with the Animang podcast. We're gonna bring y'all all y'all's anime, video game, and slightly occasionally music needs. Ninjas know what's up with us. I'm G, bro. It's my nigga Case.
Oh, I got my own
Primavera.
Oh, okay. All right, you got me.
Kavadas,
I got my own outro.
Primavera, you know what I'm saying,
How come
man?
he used to be Primavera?
Big Ty in the background, Big C Dog. You know what I'm saying, man? We
But like every
appreciate
other
our
day,
dog,
we got to
man.
switch up between calling Clarence and Ray. So
And Ray.
We can call him Anthony if you really want to get tricky.
it's the different name every single day. What up, Steve? Keep Steve today.
And that's it, man. We rapping, man. We
He's
love
like,
y'all.
hey, Ant, they're like, who the fuck is Ant?